that?
Okay.
This is
Oh
part 2 of
no,
the stream.
no.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Dang it, I'm gonna have 2 parts of my stream, but it's oh well. Let's see. This is the second time this has happened. Alright, so we left off with preparing Haynes for the expedition. He decided to bring his horse, or bring the rope from his horse and take it inside. So,
put and put the battle axe on the horse.
sure, that's already there. You left your light,
Okay.
master battle axe on your horse then.
So yeah, I have my two weapons on me, or three weapons: a dagger, two swords. So I'm good now.
Alright, next is, let's see, Roy the medium. What would you like to wield?
Um, I have nothing in particular to wield, so
Okay,
I'm gonna request from somebody to give me a torch, and I will volunteer as a torch bearer.
very well. Sounds good. Um, let's see. Haynes, by the way, what marching order did you want first?
First rank.
Okay. And then Roy, what position you want first as well? Since you're gonna be torchbearer,
Uh,
or do you want to be the rear guard torch?
I'll be the rear guard torch.
Okay, sounds good. Also, NPCs wise, we have Muir, T1, Burrito Mart. She's at F3 or F4?
F4.
F4. Okay. And then we also have,
No more. No more.
who else do we got? There's more. Let's see.
Bronson and Gale.
Bronson and Gal. What class is Gal?
I believe he's a fighter.
Yeah.
He did make a fighter.
Am I missing anyone? Let's see. So we got Gal, Bronson, Burrito Mart, Muir, Lanville, Roy, Haynes, Dash, and Algar. Anyone not?
Yep.
Uh, so if you have retainers, make sure you remember your retainers. If you don't, then don't worry. If you have your
Oh,
character,
Colton.
oh Colton. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. T1. All right. Or T2, right? Let's see.
Yeah, second level thief.
Bronson was hired as a porter, so I'll just note that down. Same with Gal, right? Both of them hired as porters.
Yep.
Okay, next is, so yeah, Roy's not wheeling anything, and he's gonna be rear guard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He'll be rank 5 then. All right, Lamvo, what do you want to wheel?
I'm gonna do shield and spear, and then I will be handing one shovel to Bronson and one to Gale.
Okay, see that real quick.
And then I'll give a rope to either one of them as well.
All right, Gal took it since he has more space.
I'll tell my thief to light up a torch.
You can do that on your turn. Let's see.
Okay.
It's Lamvo's turn still. Alright, I'm removing the shovel and rope from your sheet.
Okay.
Alright, good to go. Okay. And
And
next is oh yeah, your rank.
I'll go rear guard.
Fifth?
Um.
Okay.
Yep. And then I guess we'll put rear guard as well.
Alright, Roy's in the 5th rank as well. You want to send him to 4th?
Um.
In,
Or you
Roy, is
want
that
type
fine with you?
formation?
Yeah.
in,
Okay.
Okay.
in that case, I'll go in the front.
We'll come back to you, Dash. You want to switch to 1st?
Yep.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Muir? Where shall we put Muir?
Put him in 2nd rank.
Alright, and what shall he wield?
A torch. And anything else that he has. Well, yeah, just a torch for now.
Okay. Alright, and Bronson? What shall he wield?
The shovel.
Okay.
We'll put him in 3rd.
And then Britomart, what shall she wield?
She'll take her pole arm.
Okay.
So we have a strong front and strong back. That's nice.
And Gal, what will he wield?
The shovel.
And his rank is 3rd as well?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Colton?
We'll give him the pole and a sling, and he'll be 4th with Roy.
Colton. Colton's... Alright. He's at 4th, that's good. Or, yeah, Britomart's 5th, right? Let's see.
Yeah, with Lamble. Oh, Ekin, your stream got corrupted again.
For real? Oh, what the? This is
I
weird.
don't think it's a stream. I think it's just a cam.
Is
No.
it the camera?
Yeah.
It might be the camera. Yeah.
Just
Is it better,
return
or-
it on. No. No.
Okay.
I think you have to like turn it off completely and turn it back on.
Is that better?
Nope.
Alright,
It,
how about now? The same?
it's better.
No, it's better.
Okay.
It's just a cam. It's not a stream then.
Alright, so Colton, let's see. We put him in 4th rank, right?
Yes, with a pole and sling.
Alright, good to go. Okay, the party's done equipping weapons, looking over the gear, discussing marching order, and soon they look toward the entrance to the mine, ready to go in. Torches are going to be lit. Torchbearer shall be Roy and Muirden. Okay, so those are our torchbearers. Roy, what spell do you want to memorize? He's a charm person, right?
Yes, charm person.
Okay, very good. Alright. We're gonna expand Muir's torches then, is that fine?
Yep.
Minus 2 torches. Okay. The entrance to the mine is narrow. It's supported by wooden beams. It looks like it was once barricaded by planks of wood, which now lie at the very floor at your feet upon entering. Beyond the entrance is a cavernous tunnel, 8 to 10 feet tall, about 10 feet wide, continuing southward into a cavern. Shall we descend?
Yep.
Your party descends down a somewhat sloping passage, quite obvious, and leads you into this cavern that continues southwest, full of stalactites and stalagmites.
Yep. Go west, and to the entrance. There's an entrance. Go west.
For
Continue
those,
going all the way west.
very well. For those who are not familiar, we are exploring now. This assumes careful march, careful movement, observation, and mapping. The party is moving westward. They move about 10 feet west. This tells us that the cavern is roughly 20 feet wide east to west, and they find the western wall. So we've seen the east wall. We started from the east. We made our way west. We can see an exit on the west wall now. We're at the
Yep.
northwest
Yep.
corner of the exit, or of the cavern. And there's an exit here on the west wall, leading into a tunnel that continues west. It's full of
Yep. Go all
bones.
the way west.
The party is moving west. Dash is leading you, and takes you across some bones toward an intersection. You can see some carapaces covered in mushrooms at this point. Toward the south, it's a wet tunnel. Toward the west is a
All the way west. All the way
cavernous
west.
intersection. You lead your men west to an intersection. It's about 10 feet square intersection with an exit to the north. Um, there's a hole there, a pitfall trap, or an open pit. To the west is a cavern continuing southwest.
Southwest. We go
You lead your
southwest to
party
that.
southwest. Okay. Through the cavern. So you enter into a cavern that continues southwest. And you're leading them
Yep.
southwest.
Go west.
And you can hear some scampering feet, some squeaking. You lead your party west. Toward the western wall, you're approaching what looks like a statue. It's at 20 feet from the entrance
Oh, we
of the
ignore it
cavern.
and go to the exit, the southwest.
Continuing southwest, you do see an exit in the southwest corner of the cavern. Toward your southeast or east, you do see a pile of shit on the south wall where most
We
of these
just go
monsters
around
are
it
fleeing
and go
into.
west.
These large, 3 foot long, 1 to 3 foot long, giant rats, it appears. Long tails and snouts, fleeing from the flame of your torch. You'll continue west into the tunnel through the exit in the southwest corner. This
Then
tunnel,
south, and then west, and then south, down the stairs of with the mushrooms.
the tunnel does continue west for about 10 feet. Once you reach a 10-foot intersection, you lead your party southward through a corner and then westward to an intersection. And then you said southward from here.
Yeah, down the stairs of with the mushrooms.
There's a tunnel here leading to a 10-foot tunnel leading to a stair that does ascend. There are some mushrooms you avoid. The stairs continue south 10 feet, 15 feet deep. At this point, about 2 turns have passed almost. We're on turn 1.5, almost 2 turns. Let me double check my map. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, almost turn 2. Or yeah, almost turn 2. Let's see. Alright, so you led them into a cavern. The cavern continues southeast. This cavern does not smell like the previous tunnels and cavern, which smelled it like normal, like rocks and cave water and stuff, right? Now you're entering into a place that smells like rot, like a dead animal, right?
Yep, we go east, and then we go south to an exit.
Okay, you lead your men east. It smells terrible. There are plenty of uh, filthy remains and insects on the ground here. Lots of roaches and ants and beetles all over the place, worms, spiders at every step. There are bones everywhere here. You lead them to the east wall and then continue which way? South?
South.
Alright, continuing south along the east wall toward an exit. You found that this cavern is roughly 20 feet wide, 20 feet long, a square cavern, based on what you've explored. You led them toward an exit in the southeast corner on the south wall. There's a cavern continuing southeast from here.
Yep, continue going in that cavern. Go south, uh, southeast. Yeah, just
Southeast.
exactly heading to the water in the middle.
You lead the party southeast through the cavern. You're approaching or passing some tents. You're approaching an unlit bonfire. It's quite large. You're making your way toward the southeast corner of the cavern. You've passed a few alcoves on the way over. And in the very far southeast corner, you can see a pool of water here, in the middle of which
Yep.
is a collapsed statue. There's a lot of this
Okay.
greenish substance everywhere too.
Okay. We're gonna get close as possible to the water. Not in the water though.
Is the
Uh,
shield still there?
It is.
okay. I'm gonna ask Colton for his ball. Lend it to me.
Okay, I'll give it over to you.
Okay. He passes the pole to you. Then it's in your hands. You put your spear away.
I'm gonna throw my spear away. And I'm gonna ask my party to tie a rope and a lit torch on the pole.
Okay. Well, who has rope and who has a torch to tie to the end of his pole?
Gal has rope. You can use his rope.
Alright, so Gal brings forth a rope.
Yep. And I believe Colton still has torches, so we can lit one of those.
Alright, Colton lights an extra torch that you can tie to the end of the pole. By the way, it's currently turn 2. Almost turn 3. Alright, Colton minus 1 torch. The rope is wrapped carefully around, and soon the torch is secured to one end of the pole.
I wanna lift the pole up to where the torch is, like it's upwards, and I wanna see where the slime is, the greenish slime up the ceiling.
You raise it toward the ceiling. You can see that slowly moving it's slowly moving northwest, but it's directly above the pool. You see
Okay.
a green slime up there. The ceiling is roughly 8 to 10 feet from the floor of the southeast corner, but further northwest, it's almost impossible to see until you bring your torch toward it. It becomes you can tell that maybe the tallest point of this cavern might be anywhere from 16 to 20 feet tall. With the 10-foot pole lifted, you can kind of almost see the very top, right? Almost. If you jump, you won't
Like
see it.
if I stand as close as possible to the water and levitate upwards, I should be able to hit it, right? My pole is long enough.
You want to cast levitate?
I'm gonna get as close as possible to the
The slime is moving
water.
almost directly above your party.
Oh, well, I start casting levitate and just go up.
Alright, so you hold the pole with one end. It's pretty heavy. You almost drop it because the weight of the torch on the other end.
I mean, I'm pretty strong, 18 strength.
Okay, it's just the balance is weird.
Yeah.
And
One
then
of us can hold it too.
you cast with one hand. You start to speak words. After 20 seconds or so, you begin to levitate. Right. So
I
levitation is
levitate upward.
cast. Let me tell you what happens. With your levitation, this will last up to an hour and more, or more, right? And it enchants you. You enchant yourself. You're able to move vertically up to 20 feet per round. Horizontally, you can push against solid objects to move laterally. So you cannot move left or right unless you push against something, but you will float. Okay. So if you have nothing to push against, you just kind of float there.
Okay,
And then normal weight can be carried while levitating. So, all right.
that's fine.
So you're just floating upward, and that thing is floating, or that whatever it is trying to slime directly above you.
Well, I have the torch directly above myself. Like, I have it above me.
All right. So you put the torch directly above you, as it's directly above you now, right? The slime is directly above you, and it does start to get hurt, but it starts to drip off the wall and onto you. And bits of slime are now starting to cover your armor. We're gonna roll to see if anything touches your skin. All right. So it will easily land on your armor, not penetrate your armor. Or there's a roll to see if it penetrates your armor. Does not. Okay. This roll right here was to see if it lands on you at all, right? And this is a 2 in 6 chance to trigger a trap, typically, but in this case it's directly above you. So the 2 in 6 to avoid the trap, and you actually managed to avoid it then. So it's a 1. Right? There was a 2 in 6 chance to avoid it. So while it's falling down from the ceiling, you were able to just kind of slightly turn your body so that nothing dripped onto you this time, right? So you got very lucky there. Again, this pretty much meant that there was supposed to be a 66% chance it would fall on you, but you got lucky. So and it just drips past you, and you start to burn it. Okay. The damage is about 1 damage per round as you sit there. So every 10 seconds it suffers 10 points or 1 point of fire damage. Okay, as you melt it. So what you might do if you want, because it's still dripping, you might push against the ceiling to move yourself laterally, or unless
I
you
mean,
want to
I'm
just
not
stay
that
under it.
high up. Can't my party just move me?
You're floating above them.
Oh,
How would they move you?
like someone with a reach, like a spear. They can just
You want
move
them to
We
me
stab
around.
you?
No, they can just.
Well, this is happening in seconds. Okay, so
Okay, gotcha.
um, you
So
can
I'll
think
just
about it
like
if you want. You can look to them and
try
ask
to
them.
maneuver,
One of them
just
might
try
just
to
stare
move
at
my
you.
body around.
So as he's doing this, does anyone want to take an action while this is happening? Alright, so everyone just kind of
um,
watches. You look to them like, hey, can someone poke me with a spear? Alright, and no one says anything. No one does anything. And another round of slime dripping. Alright, right? 2 in 6 chance to avoid it. Okay, you don't avoid it this time. So now there's some slime on your helmet. Sizzling.
Guys, come on.
And some
What
slime
the
on your
hell?
shoulder.
I thought you were
Let's see
gonna
if
come
anything
down.
directly hit you. Nothing
No.
directly hits you. It gets past your armor, but it is on your armor now.
Dash, come down.
You wanna float down?
We gotta burn that off.
Yep,
Dash, come
I'm
down.
gonna
We gotta
float down.
burn that out off of you.
Okay. You float down, and the torchbearer comes over to you. One of the torchbearers, at least. Roy, do you want to do it? Or
Sure.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
all of them.
Roy is quicker. He's a PC. Roy's fast. He gets over there, melts carefully places the torch over the slime. It reacts negatively toward it, right? Like tries to get away, slime off, and it just kind of disperses and falls into the floor, crumples, right? But it quickly melts. And while that's happening, more slime from the ceiling is dropping down, right? But you float it down. So do you want to walk away before, it
Yeah,
drops down onto you
I'm gonna
again?
just step, step, step like a couple of
Okay,
steps
as
back.
soon as
And,
you land on the floor, you took a few steps away, pushing Roy out of the way too, so nothing drops on you guys, and it just kind of lands on the floor where you were previously standing. Alright,
yep, just poke it.
all of the slime on the ceiling has collapsed on the floor. It's a large pile of slime. Um, let's say, based on its hit points, that will determine its size. I'm gonna roll its hit points. We did 1 damage to it so far. Little bits of it don't really matter, but the chunks of it don't matter. So, there was just specks on you earlier, little bits of it. Let's see. Or at least 1 chunk of it was on you. So let's say you did 2 damage then. We melted the chunks that landed on him, and you melted 1 chunk that was on the ceiling. But the rest of it, let's see how big the rest of it is. Slime. Okay, we'll roll. We're in dungeon level 2, so it's just a standard one. There's about 5 chunks worth of it left, right? So it's not that big. And just keep your distance. It's just sitting there, 5 chunks of it.
Yep, just keep a
Just
distance and poke at
in
it.
50 seconds, you melt, or you melt the last bit of it. You burn the last bit of it. It crumbles, burns, and just sizzles, right? And smokes up and dissolves, pretty much. Or become
Right,
crispy green slime bits, right?
right. If I hold the pole back on top of the shield-like object, is there any more slime?
Uh, you push back up from the floor, right? With your flaming pull torch. There's nothing on the ceiling anymore, just stalactites.
all right,
And there's slime on the shield, right?
In the water, yes, but you can't really burn that because it's in the water.
The shield is in the water.
Yes, the statue's in the water too.
Oh, but since you're levitating, you can probably grab the shield.
Yeah. We can
So-
we can tie a rope around Dash and then push him with the spear so he can go over the water. Then he can like I guess
Yeah, I'll
push
just
it
tie a
towards
rope
us.
around it.
Yeah. And then we
just
can
tie
pull
a
him
rope.
back.
No, the shield is loose. I loosened it last week.
Right.
So
Well, we can still tie the rope around Dash and push him out with like
Yeah, to
or
pull
just
me
push
back
him
all
in.
right, so let's
and then
go
we
do
pull him
that.
back in.
Let's do that.
Okay.
What are you gonna use to maybe
Alright,
grab the
yeah.
item though? Your bare hands?
Well, it's in the
Uh,
water, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he can sort of maneuver it or push along with the end of the pole, the
Okay.
water.
You wanna like
Unless
kick
Yeah.
or hit it with your pole?
Yeah, it is loose, guys. So you could probably knock it off the water or knock it off the hand over
Now
that's
the way
holding
it
it.
looks
Really.
like, it looks like someone's trying to pull it out. So if you hit it, right, you might push it back in if you don't do it right. There's a chance
Oh,
you'll
so it's
push it
still on
back
the
in.
statue, right?
It's still in the statue. It's just loosened, right?
Okay.
So
So how about
I'll
this,
just, I'll
Dash?
just, I'll just. You guys tie a rope around me. I go there. You push me to it. I tie a rope
Yeah.
around it,
I'm letting
and
you know. Somebody touched it last week, and their hands got were
I'm
like
just, I'm just like,
they're-
I have nods. I'm just gonna like tie it around. I'm not touching it.
okay, so
uh
you put your hands in the water, but you don't touch it. You wrap the rope around it, and you tie it. Is
Yep,
that fine? Okay.
yep.
yeah.
And they pull me
I'll
back
say
as
while you're doing this, are you guys on board with this plan? I guess I'm gonna send them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're tying
So we need
the
two
rope
ropes
around
then.
Dash.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, you
well,
can
no,
use
one
my
rope.
rope.
Someone's rope, I think Gal's rope, was used for the torch and the pole.
Oh, we just remove that.
N- n-
I'll use that
You
one.
can
Okay,
use
so
you can use
you
my
take
rope
off the
for the
torch.
shield.
Who's gonna take the new or this torch right here that was lit on turn? It's turn 3 right now.
I'll just have it in my hands for one. I'll
We're gonna
just
do a
tie
lottery monster
the.
check for turn 2. Alright, it's been quiet.
Oh, actually, I'll just drop it. I don't need it, or I give it to someone.
Jesus
I need
Christ.
it right
I
now.
can hold it.
Okay,
Okay.
Roy has 2 torches then.
And I give Colton back his ball. I tell him thank you.
Okay, Goten's happy to take it and resumes guarding. Let's make sure everyone has a chance to take an action. So while this is all going on, Algard, do you want to maybe take a post, guard a position, or do you
Yeah,
want to help them out? Okay.
I'll
What
take
flank
up
do you want
guard
to guard?
position. I'll guard the rear flank.
Okay, the rear flank, so maybe the northwest, since they're facing southeast.
Yeah.
Alright, so you carefully observe and listen toward the northwest as they're busy trying to get the shield. Okay, guarding northwest flank. While that's happening, Dash is one of the looters, so we'll come back to him. Haynes is also helping to loot, it sounds like, right?
Yeah, I'm giving him my rope so he can tie it to the shield so I can yank it.
Roy's providing them light and holding their torches. Neville is up there trying to help them too, it sounds like.
Yep.
Moore is providing torchlight for them. So Moore's toward the southeast. Actually, Moore will be with Algar to the northwest, since you guys already have a torchbearer. Okay, Breedemart, she's on guard. She's facing north.
Yep. Can we have her face southwest?
Southwest, okay.
Yeah.
Send her toward the southwest. And then Bronson is just standing by. Same with Gal. They're just kind of chilling there with their shovels, having a seat, watching you guys do your business. Colton is on guard, facing the north then.
Let's have him
Or
face northeast.
northeast.
Yeah.
Okay. So wall somewhat to the northeast, but there's an alcove up there too. See, so you watch that alcove. Let's see. Alright, back to work. So Haynes gets ready. He pulls out that rope, his own, right? Ties it around the waist
No,
of Dash.
I
While he's doing
yeah.
this, Lambo, is there anything you want to do to help out?
I'm just getting. I'm gonna be ready to push Dash towards the statue.
Tie my body first.
Okay.
Tie my body with a rope.
Yep.
But yeah,
they're tying it.
after they tie the
I'm
body.
already doing it, man.
Okay. Alright, he's tied up. You
And
push
then
him
I have
over.
other rope in my hand, right?
Yeah, you have the other rope that you took off the pole and torch.
Okay, I just levitate slightly to where my feet is not touching the water.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll gently push you
You're
towards
floating.
the direction.
You levitate downward. You kind of get on your knees and reach, right? You can see he's like floating. He's just on all fours right now, floating above the statue. Reaching lower to pick up or wrap the rope around the shield. As he's doing this, when the rope makes contact with the shield and he tries to loop it, the slime does try to reach for him or try to get onto the rope that he like tries to pull through, right? So there's a chance that the slime might get you. The chance is low, but we'll say the slime has a slight chance anyway, right? He's not just gonna sit there, or it's not just gonna sit there and watch this happen.
I mean, it's slow movement. I don't know
It's
how
very
fast
slow
it's
indeed.
gonna really.
So basically, it's just gonna be initiative. There's a moment in time where your hands get pretty close to the shield, right? So you can tie that knot.
Okay.
So that's a or
Wait.
that's an initiative check. Okay.
Dash, I thought you had the torch, so you could burn off the slime off the shield.
It's in
The shield's in the
No,
water.
the plan was I
Oh,
was
okay,
gonna
okay,
tie
yeah,
the.
yeah. Keep on
the-
forgetting that. My bad.
Alright. So yeah, a bit tricky here. Let's see. But we're outsmarting it, it seems. It is faster for a moment. It does get a chance to touch you. It's gonna roll to hit. Does not automatically hit you since it's got a lunge its goop out toward you. Fails miserably. Just kind of falls back in the water. A chunk of it does. And then you wrap
Yep.
you got one knot around it.
I keep tying more knots.
You
Like
wanna do it again?
two.
Just do two.
Every time you
Just
do
do
it, a
two.
chunk of slime tries to
Or
get you.
just one more, just one more, just one more.
Okay, one more knot, just in case. You do a good loop around there, and then you secure the knot. He tries to hit you again. 18, missed. Okay, falls back in the water.
Yep,
And
and then I tell them to pull me back in,
I'll
and
pull
as
him.
they pull
I'll
me
pull
back
him
in,
back.
We pull him back.
I also
Okay.
have the rope, so on my hand I tied, so I'm pulling the shield as they pull me too.
Alright, well, it was trying to just make contact with your hand, so that, and your hand doesn't have armor actually, so it would be a force check, I would say. Grapples. So on a 1 or 2 in 6 chance, it did manage to get a grip on you. Okay, failed and failed both times, so no chance of grappling you with its goop. Okay, so it does not touch you at all. You got out of there. You float back, or you're pulled back by your guys by the rope. Very smart. But before that, of course, you lifted the thing out with your rope, and it's covered in slime
Yep.
right now. But when you float back, and the rope is melting pretty quick. When you get back, you drop it on the ground. One end of the rope melts. You lose about. Since you did 2 knots around it, I'm gonna say you lose 20 feet of rope. It was 2 secure
That's
knots
fine.
around
We
it.
just
So.
I asked
I'm gonna
Daniel.
start burning it.
Yeah,
We
burn
call
it.
Roy
Immediately,
over.
Roy gets
Roy.
to work, melts that thing down at twice the rate. 2 torches, 2 damage per round. Let's see.
Dual wielding torches.
Very useful. Roy's a very good torchbearer. Let's see. Minus 20 feet of rope. Whose rope was that? Was it Gal's rope that we burned or
No,
lost?
it was
It was
Yeah,
Lando's
Gil's,
and
wasn't it?
Tom.
it was Gal's rope. Yeah.
It was Gal's. Okay, minus. Yeah, because
Oh,
Yeah.
Tom
okay.
or Haynes' rope was tied around your waist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Gal's
true.
rope minus 20 feet of length. He's like, fuck, it's okay. It was free. All right, let's see.
And the player paid for it.
Let's see. Minus 20 feet of rope.
There you get the shield, guys.
All right, and it's all been melted off. What's revealed is it looks like it doesn't really look like a magic shield, but it's completely metal. Even though it's
Oh,
completely
it's a
metal though,
dwarvish
when you pick
shield.
it up, it's lightweight still, or like the normal weight of a shield. You would expect it to
It's
be
a
heavier.
dwarvish shield.
Yes, it is. Dwarves will
Wait, what
recognize
is
it,
it?
but you have no dwarves in your party, so.
We'll hand it to one of the porters to carry for now.
Alright, dwarven shield acquired.
Goodbye.
It seems
Alright, let's
nicely polished, since it doesn't really melt by slime, but it does get cleaned by slime. Let's see.
it gets cleaned.
Yeah, anything impure on the metal will just get melted.
That's
So
cool.
it's a very shiny shield right now. It has no designs on it because it's been melted. Or any like paint was melted off. Just plain metal
Alright.
shield.
I don't know if that was the magic thing about it.
There's no magic. Alright.
I don't know,
There's a-
dude. So someone casted detect magic. I
Yeah,
remember,
someone
and
did,
it lit up.
Yep, I know.
I mean, we have to investigate it more, but we should go to level 1 now.
Maybe there's like engraved runes somewhere on it. I'll just do detect magic again
Hey,
later.
Lenvo, you see that room right there next to the pile of shit? When you head to the corridor to the left, so
Yeah.
you go west, and then north.
Oh yeah, that tunnel.
Yeah, what's that?
It's just a tunnel that goes somewhere else. We haven't explored it yet.
Let's do that one then.
We're gonna dig up the pile for the scroll, whatever.
Yeah.
The
So-
turn is turn 4. Let me double check for any monsters in the area. Okay, we got monsters.
No.
Great. Before that, I wanna take out my spear, like, as all finished.
Alright. You're hearing noises to the northeast. The guards
shit.
toward the guards were able to hear other noises potentially, giving us insight on what might be approaching. The guard to the northeast, since we had a guard posted to the northeast, we are not going to be surprised then, since he
It
would be
was
able to
Colton.
report any sounds. So Colton, reports any noises heard to the northeast, and he reports that whatever he was hearing is actually approaching at this point. At first they weren't, but now they are. Um, quickly he can tell that it sounds like a bunch of, and everyone can start to hear it. Sounds like a bunch of dogmen. You hear some barking and kind of high-pitched laughter. Let's see.
Now
You guys,
fucking set of hobgoblins.
do you
And
guys
then
think
let
we
me
should
check the
run?
other guards.
Yeah,
The other thing.
let's
The other
run.
guys did not
We
hear
should
anything.
run.
Okay.
Something's coming. What
Yeah.
do you guys do?
Let's
just
run.
gonna
We're run.
go
We're
back.
Also, at
gonna
this
run.
point, as they approach, the shield starts to glow.
Oh. We're gonna run.
Yeah.
It glows like almost red hot, right? When you pick it up.
Yeah,
Oh.
northwest. Back.
Okay, you lead your party northwest. Who the porter has the shield? You give it to the porter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say we give it to Bronson.
Okay, Bronson took it. Alright, your party's moving northwest. Let me see the rate of movement for these monsters that are following. Your party's movement is heavy footmen. Whatever is coming seems to be moving at the rate of half speed, so 20 feet per round. They are running toward your position, and you guys are running as fast as you can. So that's 10 feet per round if you're staying together. Alright, whatever is coming is in a large group though, so and they are going to close in unless we can hide. But we're moving
Let's
northwest
use a
into another
checkpoint.
cavern.
Let's use a checkpoint.
Okay, we're at the northwest cavern now. You want to
Yeah,
continue north
we use
or
the
northwest?
we use the exit.
As a
Didn't we use
choke
that
point?
as a checkpoint? Okay.
Alright, you
Yeah,
guys want to
choke
create
point.
like a fighting line around it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. In case
Okay,
engage
let's
us.
get a combat grid. Are you guys sure you want to engage this enemy, or you guys want to keep moving? Is this the spot you want to
Guys,
stand
let's keep
your
on
ground?
moving.
Oh, actually, yeah, let's just keep moving.
I think we can outrun them, guys. We think we should just keep moving up the stairs.
Yeah, let's just go
Their
upstairs.
starting distance was, I forgot to roll for it, but here was their starting distance. It was 60 feet. So in one round, they're now 40 feet, and you're 10 feet further. So they're only 50 feet away. So because
Yeah,
you
let's
guys are
outrun them,
constantly
guys.
moving,
Yeah, let's outrun them.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought they were catching up really quick, so that's fine.
They
We're
are,
going up the
as
stairs,
you
avoiding the
spoke,
mushrooms.
they're actually moving in another 20 feet. So they're actually 30 feet right now. You're going toward the
Okay,
stairs?
well, just move
Which way?
the stairs.
Moving northwest toward the
North.
stairs. Okay, as you're reaching the stairs, that's about 20 feet of movement for your party.
Avoid the mushrooms.
At that point, they're right on your tail. So you're going up the stairs and they're here with you. It's a bunch of wicked-looking dogmen right on your tail. The rear guard is about to be a hit, right? You're being pursued. It seems like they're gonna start slinging stones on the rear guard. So
Oh,
they
we'll do a
pull
sh-
whatever.
We'll
they
do a
open
shield
fire.
wall.
Rear guard,
Shield wall, yeah.
shield wall. So 5th rank.
Well,
Shield wall.
Breedomart doesn't have a shield actually, so
So
we
Lambo
can't do
is just
that.
you, holding the line. So Lambo stays back. Are you sure you want to stay back? The whole group
No,
stops
I'm-
to shoot stones. So
Oh no, I'm gonna keep on following my party
keep
then.
moving.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you stay back, you're gonna get surrounded and you won't be able to move anymore.
Yeah. Keep on moving.
Keep moving. You just keep moving. Stones come at your back. Only a nat 20 will hit. So this large group of wicked men. Let me kind of describe how many there are in this encounter. We're in dungeon level 2. So it's gonna be Nimber Peering. It's gonna be in this case 16 d4s.
Oh
roll.
shit.
I'm just gonna use the bot for this one. It's a mass roll.
That's a null layer.
16 D4.
Small,
Huh.
wicked, hairless men.
Huh?
38
We
of
don't
them.
have the numbers for that.
Oh,
Alright,
those are fucking kobolds.
38. 38.
Oh,
there's
Huh.
38 of them.
That's a fucking. Those are kobolds, man.
those are gnolls.
No, small, wicked-looking
Oh.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dog
either way,
man.
I don't want to fight them.
Alright,
Yeah.
so in their ranks, they form up a line of shooters as you're trying to escape the stairs. The rear guard is attacked for 1 round at least as they shoot. When they open fire, there's a total of maybe 20 feet line, or yeah, 20-foot line of them, and both 1st rank and 2nd rank can attack, and they're small. So in 10 feet, about 5 of them can shoot. So in 20 feet, 10 of them can shoot, and in 2 ranks, about 20 of them can shoot at once. So 20
Oh my
stones,
God.
you're bombarded by 20 enemy shots, right, as you're trying to escape, right? Suddenly, there's just a whizzing or a harrowing sound, right? It's just a bunch of rocks slamming to the wall all at once, right? It's a scary sound, right, as you were trying to get up the stairs. Like, Breedemart and the rest were like, hurry up, everyone, get up those stairs, because remember, when I told you got to the stairs, that's the 1st rank getting to the stairs. Everyone else is kind of tailing
Yeah.
behind or trying to, like, wait their turn to get up the stairs. So they're like holding the line, trying to wait their chance to get up there. So the 4th and 5th rank are exposed, but the 5th rank is defended by Breeder Mart in this moment. She kind of like turns around for a moment, raises her shield as she's trying to like do a withdrawal, right? The others are trying to stay behind her, but aren't able to stay behind her completely. And because of this, and as they go up the stairs, it gives the enemy a chance to hit them, right? Because she only can protect them from behind, and that they're not directly behind her if they're going up the stairs, right? The enemy will, they'll be exposed. Well, some of your guys. So mainly 4th and 5th rank are at risk here. In 4th and 5th rank, basically what happens is Breedmart takes 10 shots in this moment, and then because she stays behind with the other one,
Lanville.
Lanville.
It,
Or
Lanville
not
and
Breedmart,
Breedmart,
it was Lanville that stayed behind,
Lanville.
right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Lanville is the one who stays behind a little bit with his shield. He'll take 10 shots. Breedmart will get 5, and the other or Breedmart will take 6, and the other 2 4th rank guys will take 2. 2 kind of like shots that manage to get past them. So each of them will take 2 shots. Okay. We'll start with Lanville. 10 shots his way. 10 stones are slung on his position.
Oh boy.
He
Can we
defends
just do
pretty
a-
much. I
can we
think only a
just
nat
do a
20 hits
bot?
you anyway.
Can we just
So
can we just do a bot blitz it?
yeah.
Yeah, I got a -2 with the shield, so that's a -1/2 penalty
Yeah,
Just-
the
for
shield
this one.
defend is really good. The
Just do a
shield, if you
blitz.
defend with it against missiles, is -4, unless it's just was it a normal shield?
Yeah, it's like the round shield.
Yeah, it's -4.
Okay.
Let's see. If you defend, and you're defending right now as you withdraw. Let's see. So you're carefully backing up, moving half speed, and you can't. Either way, you have to wait. So you might as well move back half speed, blocking the party's
Yeah.
rear. Let's see.
38
So
fucking
we
cold
got 10
bolts. Holy
D20s. Okay. 10 1d20s.
wait, cold bolts. Are they level?
Alright. Only nat 20s hit, none of them hit. So most of
Oh,
them hit the
good.
wall, some of them bounce off your armor, and a majority of them bounce off your shield. Or some of them hit the wall, some of them hit the floor, right? Majority hits the shield. Okay, next is 6 shots against Breeder Mart, and she's trying to get up those stairs and protect the 4th rank. Okay, none of those hit her. And then 2 are going for one of the 4th rank guys, which we assigned. Roy's one of them. So Roy's
Ryan
exposed.
Colton.
Your bodies provide him some cover, but that's about it. Okay, so 1 or 2 d20s here. I'm just gonna roll on the real dice now.
Okay.
14 and 18. So, what's your armor class, Roy? Nine?
I don't know.
It's probably 9. Okay, so with your guys in the way, they provide half cover, protecting half your size. So, even with their bodies in the way, though, all of these shots are gonna hit you. 2 shots hit you. 1 shot deals 4 damage, which brings you
Oh.
to 0 hits potentially. Saving throw versus death to stay at 1. You survive it.
I
You're still
have one.
alive. So stone hits you in the let's see where it hit you. Okay, it hits you in your back pretty much, and it broke your right shoulder. So 1 stone breaks your right shoulder from the back, and then the second one, let's see, or dislocates it or something. Second one is a death blow pretty much, I think. It hits you. You're
Yeah.
already wounded, and the area it hits you is your neck. 1 stone lands through the back of your neck, snapping your neck. You fall on your knees and die. Our little squishy Roy, who was very brave and a great torchbearer, unfortunately was killed in this moment. See.
Oh
dude.
man.
So
I'm so sorry, Silver.
No problem. I kinda didn't expect to survive.
we
Be
did take him.
honest.
We did bring a brand new character into level 2. All right.
Oh yeah, he
So-
got the ribbon his first time.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do manage to get the ribbon though. Well, actually,
He hasn't survived. He's dead.
yeah, he says to survive it, or yeah, that's usually how it is. You have to survive to get
Oh,
the ribbon.
okay. Next
So-
time, we get you
What
level
ribbon?
3 ribbon too.
But at
What
least
ribbon?
you guys can bring him out, and if you want, you can give him a share of your treasure. So when he starts his next character, he gets a little bit more money if he comes back to play. So
I will. I'm done with college, so I should be
Oh.
able to.
awesome, congrats. I hope it sounds like it went well. So All right, but for the rest of the game, Silver, you're welcome to sit in and see how it ends, or take your leave. Thank you for playing with us. It was fun, and I hope to see you at the
I'm
next one.
kind of greedy. I'm kind of greedy for that spell book he has, though. It's 2 spells I don't have.
Read
You
and
can
take
have it.
magic. Oh no, he
Oh,
has
I
the other
thought he has
ones, right?
charm
No,
person.
he has charm person and something else.
Charm person, and I think it was. Give me a second.
Like read
Charm person
languages.
and read language.
Yeah, read languages. That's right. All right, so he's killed, unfortunately. Stone gets in the back of the neck on his retreat. It's like everyone's trying to push and shove their way up these stairs, but those heavy fighters in the very front are slow as fuck and taking their time trying to get around that mushroom shield and
What do you mean by that?
all that. So, you know, let's see. Uh, 2 shots went for our thief. Let's see if anyone's hit here. Our thief is hit. Miss and a miss. Nice. So those missed him, fortunately, just bouncing off the walls and such, getting close to hitting him. And that's it. Then after that, your men rush up the stairs. It was 15 feet of stairs.
Avoid the mushrooms.
So in the second round, most of your guys would get up there. The rear guard is still exposed to some extent because as you guys move, the enemy rush you. They were about they were started about 10 feet from the rear guard, firing from 10 feet from the rear guard. So as soon as Dash and them made it into the intersection, that would allow the rear guard to move another 10 feet. They're basically almost up the stairs, but not quite. So they're like 5 feet down the stairs, almost to the top, right? This is
They're
Lamvo and
still
Vitamar.
pursuing us.
They're still,
pursuing.
you are leaving the area. Let's see if they will at least shoot from here. They probably would, but you guys are on the retreat, and they're on the hunt. So, let me roll the reaction to you guys retreating. Or, in this case, I'm gonna roll a morale check to see if they will actually even continue this. Alright, it sounds like they don't see it's worth it to continue. So you guys make your way out, they hold their fire, they hold their shots, and you just make your way up the stairs. They all just kind of stay down there. Okay, you made it up
38
into the
of them.
intersection, combat's over.
Yep,
There's a
38
horde
of
or
them.
patrol of monsters down there.
Yep,
Alright,
38 of them.
Man, poor Silver. He always gets the worst luck.
Alright, so, shit, alright.
Are we going to the
Go.
ship pile, guys?
Yeah, might as well go to the
Yeah.
ship pile. Let's go to the ship pile.
Oh wait, oh shoot, Roy's body's still down there. We didn't bring it back up.
The monsters are
He
still
didn't
there. If
die.
you go on the stairs, they will fire.
Oh.
You just moved away
We're
from
fucked.
the stairs.
Well, we'll just compensate him. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, we'll send some money to his family.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel bad.
So Dash, are we going to the
Yeah.
poop pile?
Yeah, we're going east from here, then north, and then east again, where is a
Wait, what?
big like a cavern
Tunnel,
opening where
yep.
there should be a shit pile.
Making it into a cavern, there's a ship pile directly east. Bunch
Yep.
of rats
I-
fleeing into the ship pile.
I'll take
Yep.
out my. I'll start taking out my weapons.
I'll start getting ready to cast sleep.
Alright,
Right.
so
Come here.
Haynes, you've got your
rat.
falchion shield out. Dash,
Come
you've already got the sleep
here.
prepared. You got a free hand ready.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready and
I'm
I
I'm
can't
starting
see any. They're
interrogating.
all in the ship pile right now.
I start poking. How far? How long is my sword?
It's
A
a hardened
falchion?
pile of refuse and shit. And dirt. It smells very bad. Maybe it's their
Tell
defense
tell the
mechanism.
porters to start digging, and we'll just.
Staying near this, it smells horrible by the way, the ship pile. It can give you the plague if you breathe it in too long, right? Potentially.
Oh shoot.
There are insects
can-
and
we-
mosquitoes around
we-
here too that might have the plague or might be carrying the plague in there.
Oh.
I wanna-
They bite
Do
you.
you guys think we should just burn it then? It
Burn
might
it,
burn the
yeah.
scroll.
There's a scroll in there, you're definitely gonna burn it.
Maybe get a torch nearby, cause I don't think mosquitoes and whatever would like a smoky torch nearby.
Well, what
Like as they're digging.
you only have one torch for it right now. It's Muir.
Oh,
Light up
light
another
the torch.
one.
We need a new torch
we'll
burned
light up
in the
another
back.
one.
Who's gonna carry the new torch in the back?
Lambo will take it. He'll put his
Shield
shield away and my spear, and I'll have my sword and the torch out.
Okay.
We need. I know there's gonna be rats jumping out of me, so might
Alright.
as well approach the ship
You're
pile
minus
and
4 forges total for this expedition.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fine.
By the way, it's turn 5 right now.
That's fine too.
so the torch bearers and I are gonna approach the ship pile.
Before you do, your
And I know.
characters are tired. You guys want to rest?
Yeah,
You're
we'll
at a
take
minus
a
Sure,
1
we'll
rest.
take
penalty.
a rest.
Alright, we'll take a small
We'll
break
just
then.
take a rest.
Let's
Well,
take a
we're
5
almost
rest.
away from the
minutes.
ship pile, though.
Yeah.
Do we need the
Alright, come
break
back in 5.
realistically?
We're halfway through our game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's dead. Oh.
We just hold the torch nearby. I mean, that's how mosquitoes or bugs usually work. They hate the fire and smokiness.
Yeah, but the rats are still there, so I gotta interrogate them.
Don't worry about the
Bruh.
rats. I'm sleeping them.
If
Hey,
if our
he
characters
didn't.
died to disease from level 1, man.
That's a 1 in 20 chance, no?
I think so, yeah. Well, it depends. He said the plague, so it might be worse.
It's a 1 in 20. Still a disease though. It's a 1 in 20 chance,
Yeah.
no?
Oh, we'll see.
I mean, you can say you hold your breaths each time, and then you just go back and forth.
Yeah, we can do it in small intervals, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Because like we're not really that low in time, and I mean we are. I mean you have to go, but if it
Yeah,
Well,
makes
we,
and
things
well, we
easier.
listen. We need to hurry it up because last time there was a red dragon on us, a fully grown red dragon outside the dungeon.
bruh, yeah, I don't want to experience that again.
But I really want the scroll, man.
Yeah, we gotta see what it is. It might be useful. If not, we can just sell it.
Let's hope it's at least like level 2.
Not enough silver. What is Ekin rolling over there for?
Rolling to see what type of dragon he's summoning this time.
Oh my god.
He's like in the back scheming. What you cooking, Aiken?
Yo, mama.
Oh, Aiken, I just want to let you know you better prepare that 5th level elf ribbon.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna also be a swashbuckler.
Yeah. Yeah, you become a swashbuckler like me.
Nice. I'm gonna need 3,200 silvers to level up to 6 then. Like after I level up to 5.
I need about 1,600 silvers, I think. Yeah. Let's see real quick. It's about I take out the extra zero at the end. No,
Yeah,
it's
you do.
8,000. So 16,000. Oh, it's 1,000. Oh, it's 1,600. Right? Yeah.
That's what you're at right now, no?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm at. So I need an additional. So it's 3,200 to be level 6. So I need 1,600 silvers to level up.
Oh wait, we're gonna have the same amount to level up then. To level 6.
How are we gonna get the rats?
We're just gonna sleep them.
But how are we gonna get them out?
They're probably gonna be agitated by us digging their thing. What?
Oh, after we do the poop pile, we should check out the statue. I'm gonna search for unguarded treasure like around the statue on the floor.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think we
We
should
know
have enough
there's
time.
treasure in the mouth, but I wonder
Yeah,
if
maybe
it's
there's
like a
something buried
gargoyle.
around it.
I wonder if it's like a gargoyle.
Fucking guard. No, I don't think the gargoyle. For gargoyles are like 4 hit dice.
Yeah, but
Well,
I don't know,
actually,
man.
that's a lie. Cause like carcass crawlers are like what 4 hit dice.
Yeah.
Three. No, that's 3+1. So
Cockroach claws are scarier than like fucking gargoyle just because they have 8 attacks that paralyze. I think they're most the scariest monster in there, honestly.
gargoyles are easy.
I'm talking about carcass crawlers. Carcass crawlers are so scary.
Uh,
Alright, it's been about 5 minutes, so let's resume our adventure.
Yep,
So,
let's resume.
we left off with the party arriving at some rats. They decided to rest next to the rats. Let's see.
Well,
So it's turn
sure.
6 now. And that's when our torches die, so we'll have to refresh our torches.
We just did.
Landwell has a fresh one.
Well, the very first one died.
Yeah, the first
So,
one died.
Oh, okay.
the one that was just lit earlier was lit at turn 4. So, Lamvol's torch doesn't die until turn +6, 10. Alright, but Muir has his torch again. -1 torch, we're at 5. -5 torches on Muir. Total. Alright. Okay, continuing.
I mean, we can smoke the rats out, I guess. I don't know.
The rats have
no.
been waiting patiently in their little lair. Alright. They are afraid
Yep,
of the
go
fire,
with the
it seems.
go with the diggers. Hold torches next to them, and when the rats come out, I'm gonna sleep
Well
them.
attack. Yeah, well attack. Yeah.
The diggers are not willing to dig if there are giant rats in there. Try to.
I'll
All
pay
right,
them
you know,
extra.
I'll irritate them.
What do you do?
I'll start getting near the ship pile, holding my
Alright.
breath in.
You hold your breath. You get near the ship pile. You don't have a torch. They're not afraid of you. They will
That's
stick their
fine.
heads
I'll
out every
attack.
now and then to bite at you. From
I'll
different
Landwell will
attack 'em.
follow Haynes, holding his breath, and we'll have the torch
And
close to the pile.
yeah, I'll attack them if they
Okay.
try to bite me.
So you carefully wait and look, right? But they
Oh,
pop their heads out very quick to bite you. Rolling initiative. Okay. They win, so they're pretty fast. And before they even have a chance to bite you, though, you take twice the rate. So you're quick. You have very quick reflexes.
I get 3 attacks.
All right, just one of them
3
pokes their
times the
head
rate.
out to bite you. So, and
Okay, so
while you're doing that, Lamhole was coming toward you, or he was with you.
that's fine.
Okay, the two of you see it very quickly. The two of you land probably 2 hits on it collectively.
D20 plus 7.
All right, we'll do it. This is both of your first attacks. Your both first attacks. Looks like you both will probably hit, despite the low roll. With your bonuses and their low armor class, you would hit, and you would probably kill it.
Question. I'm using this sword for the first time.
We got 1 kill so
so
far. Crushed them, right? Before you had
Did
a chance.
did my magic sword feel anything? Like, it's my first time using it in
You
combat.
swung hard on it. Paladin swings and slices off its head. That's it.
Oh
It deals
damn.
+2 to hit, +2 damage.
Oh,
It's a +2
holy shit!
fountain.
So I do +5 damage.
And it's called the
Wow.
head cleaver, right? So
Yeah. The rune
Wow.
says the
His
head
name.
cleaver. So I do +5 damage. Wow, that's
I
fucking
guess we'll
cool.
keep doing the same thing until it seems like there's no more rats in there.
Yeah. Every now and then, I'll turn my head, inhale fresh air, and
That was
then
the only
go
rat that
back
poked
to.
its head out. It was brave. The other rats have learned. They stay in their little shit pile.
Okay, I'm gonna shove the torch in one of the holes.
Okay, you shove a torch in it. The torch is starting to die off, right? Losing oxygen,
Shit. Okay, I'll pull it back out.
and it smells really bad. All right, you pull it out.
Man, just take the shovels. These portals are actually useful.
Okay,
The
guys, I
torch is
think we have to
covered in
dig it
shit now.
ourselves.
The handle of the torch, or the end of it, is covered in shit.
Ugh.
You want to keep it?
No,
Like
I'll just
inhaling
throw it
rat shit.
I'll
You know,
just throw it on the ground.
as
Alright,
you,
you
how
leave it.
about this? As
Lost the
somebody
torch. You wanna light
digs,
another one?
as
No, actually, I'm gonna go grab the shovel from one of the porters, and Lambo's gonna start shoveling.
and as he
Alright.
as he shovels, I'll defend him. See if they try to attack him.
While they were busy dealing with the ship pile, did anyone else take an action such as guard?
I have. How long is my spear?
It's about 7 feet.
I
Okay.
guess I'll be guarding.
I'll start poking at the ship pile with the spear.
Okay, you poke the ship pile.
I'll be guarding.
Dash which way you want to guard. We're in the cavern, southeast or southwestern exit, or the southwest corner. I mean.
Can I just is it possible to guard the two sides? Like have two ears on two sides?
What do you mean? Like,
Like face
how do you
like
face two
between
sides at
the
once? How would you face? You
southwest
don't have
and
eyes
the
in the back of your head, so
I mean I have ears.
yeah.
I'll tell
that's true.
I'll tell Miro. I mean, yeah, he does
Yeah,
have
I'll
ears.
guard I'll just guard the southwest.
Southwest. Okay, so
Yep.
southwest is a wall. You mean to guard the west? We're at the southwest already.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. West, yeah. The entrance, the exit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so we know Algar is at the ship pile. He's trying to investigate it, right? Or poke at it. And then Dash is guarding the west. Haynes is poking at the ship pile, or like messing with it. Lanville, same
Oh,
thing. He's at the ship pile.
well, I'm
You,
not poking at it.
no,
I'm
this is
letting Lambo
while you
poke at
guys were
it.
busy poking at it. We're
Oh,
giving everyone a
okay.
chance to have done something while, like I said, what were the rest of you doing while you two were busy poking at the ship pile? So you don't get it. This does not mean you get an additional action. This means that they get their action, right?
Oh
So
yeah,
just
yeah,
make sure
okay.
everyone has a chance to do something. So while you and Lamvo were poking at the shit, right? I give Dash and Algar a chance to do something, and they did want to do something. So Moore in the meantime was providing torchlight for the shit pile guys, and then Breedomart was guarding the north and northeast.
Yep.
The diggers are just standing by, watching you guys mess with the ship pile. Colton is guarding the east.
Can we have Colton light up a torch from one of his,
Okay.
if he has one left?
You want him to hold it?
Yeah.
He'll put away his sling then. Okay. And in the meantime, Lanville, what's your equipment? You got the sword and shield now?
Yeah. And I was putting them away
Oh,
to
putting them
get
away?
one of the shovels. Yeah.
Alright, going back to get a shovel, since the diggers are not brave enough to dig through a pile of shit that has 3 foot long rats. Let's see. And these are very long rats, each one about a meter long, maybe longer, right? So very large beast. The holes are about a
What
foot wide.
what
And
are
the
they
pile
gonna
of
do?
shit.
Bite at us?
Pile of shit's about 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot. That's how big it is. It's pretty big, right? Leaning upright against the wall with a bunch of holes. So if you have that trypophobia thing or the hole thing, right? It's just holes everywhere with giant rats poking their heads out every now and then. So imagine basketball-sized holes in a 10-foot by 10-foot kind of pyramid against the wall. All right. Um, you guys just kind of poke at it with a spear for a while. Those who are listening get some insight on what might be down here with you. Check on Dash. He's nothing. Check on the other guard. It's Breeder Mart. She reports nothing, and Colton reports eastward. Let's see, he heard something to the east. Oh, well, actually, can't really hear anything to the east right now because there's sounds right there. What he would naturally hear is what's right there, which is he hears rats in there. He hears a large amount of them. He thinks that there's way more than a dozen, given the sound that they're making. You're starting up the nest or the pile of shit, and they don't seem disturbed.
Just keep digging at it.
Alright, we're
Yeah, we'll
starting to
keep
dig now?
digging.
Okay, so Lamiel
Yes.
begins to dig, brought the shovel over, and the pile of shit is, you know, compact, but the shovel is pretty good at digging it up. You're able to dig probably like, you can probably dig about a 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot area of dirt in one turn. It's like a meter cube of dirt in one turn. Does that sound reasonable? Take you 10
Sounds
minutes
good.
to dig up this compact dirt. If it was normal dirt, you could probably dig a lot more, a lot faster. But I'll give you a 3 foot cube of dirt to dig up and move to a
That's
different
fine, yeah.
side in one
Yeah, that's
turn
fine.
in 10 minutes of work. You can work straight for 50 minutes before you grow exhausted. So you get to work, you start digging, right? Casually digging, not exerting too much, not doing too little, just the right amount of dig. And that shovel really helps. And you dig a good chunk of it out in one turn. And as soon as you begin digging that chunk out, you know, removing a piece of chunk of the home or the layer, you start to see like treasure spilling out of it. The first layer, the first bit of not very valuable treasure, like copper pieces. And the rats retreat further into the hole or into their pile of shit. Well, we have revealed some copper pieces so far in their little shit pile,
We don't
and
care.
a
We don't
ton of
care. Just
bones,
keep
right?
digging.
So bones were in
Yeah.
there, like embedded in the dirt. So as you were breaking it apart, this pile of shit was built on or built by human remains, perhaps. So they can, as you broke off a layer, right, you would see like within it like bones on the other side of the dirt, right? So maybe they
Okay.
Yeah.
brought food in there, and the food just sat there for a long time and became part of the layer. And over time, it just got there was just layers and layers of dirt and other remnants and treasure now. So,
Yeah.
um,
Useless treasure.
yeah, coppers if you're interested. But you're digging this pile up, digging and digging. We got so far 3 foot cube out of there, and this thing was 10 foot by 10 foot pyramid. So technically, there's about half as much. So 10 foot is about 9 foot by. There'll be nine 3 foot cubes in there if it was a full cube. But because it's not, it's like a pyramid. There's half as much.
Yeah.
So maybe like 5-ish, 4-ish cubes. So to break it and completely apart, it would take about an hour or 50 minutes, 40 to 50 minutes. You already took out like 20% of it, right, just now.
Okay.
So the rat's pretty pissed.
I'm gonna tell Breedmart to grab the other shovel and join me and shovel.
Okay.
And
You get to work. You guys all start digging. And as soon as you start digging, right, some more, halfway through the turn, you're almost getting another cube out of there. That's when the rats finally start to spill out of the holes from all holes in all directions. They all come out, right?
I
Dash was on guard, facing the opposite direction though. So the rats
damn.
have the advantage here. So
I have
let's see.
me. Yeah.
They have a chance to attack before you can cast a spell on them. Alright, so let's see what happens. So it was the middle of the turn, middle of turn 8, or no, turn 9, when that was happening. And also, let me do a wandering monster check. Alright, no wandering monsters. But the middle of turn 9, while you're in the middle of digging, you got another cube out, which is mainly telling us that there's only 60% of the dirt left, because you just dug out another 20% of the dirt. Right, that's when they finally got fed up. You're almost, at the end of the turn, you would have about almost over 50% of it dug up, half of it destroyed. But before that could happen, that's when they rallied out to attack you. They all start spilling out from the holes and closing the distance pretty quick because you're at close range with them, right? Digging all those holes. So they just start pooling out. Like one would just suddenly pull out onto your shovel and then onto your body, just overwhelming your ranks, right? With rats everywhere. over a dozen of them. Let's see, close to 2 dozen of them spill out at once. All right, so we're gonna get our
Ash.
reactions to this as they spill out. Hopefully those sleeps will come soon, but we'll see. First, Algar, you were facing the shit pile with your spear and shield. You were kind of just poking or just watching. So as soon as they started spilling out, you were actually able to start attacking immediately, since you were the one on guard, kind of toward the east. Do you want to do that, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, you start just plunging your spear into the enemy ranks, right? So we have melee for you. As they spill out, you're kind of ready to go. Dash, you were guarding the west. Nothing was really happening there. Do you want to start turning around, making your way east toward the
Yeah,
enemy?
yeah, I'm gonna start heading there to cast sleep.
Moving east, so you can cast sleep on them. Let's see. Alright, let's get a little combat grid drawn. We'll do a 5-foot scale.
There's only 3d6, 3d10, guys.
What rats?
Yeah, but they're crawling all over me now.
Imagine losing to rats. That'd be a sad way to go.
They're not scared of the torches?
Is it possible to cast 2 sleeps in one turn? Just cast instead of what is it? A 2d8, a 4d8. Just a big sleep.
I mean, like cast it at like second level.
Alright. We're in combat, so any questions will be considered your round of action. We'll see.
Okay.
But here's a little combat grid. Let me get the camera to face it better. Fuck. I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's see. There we go. It's a little better. With these fuckers out of the way. Let's see. Okay, that should work. Here's our party's position. Let's grab a few more tokens for the different ranks. This one. The digger's rank. We have a couple more. We have the digger's rank. We have the middle rank. And then we have the rear guard. So here's the middle rank. Here's the diggers. And here's the rear guard. Now it's facing the west, such as Dash. Okay. And then here's the enemy rank. I actually have a red token. Right there.
Are these like giant rats or normal rats?
Yes, sir. Giant rats, about 3 foot long. Still small enough to attack you at 5 abreast in 10-foot area. So.
New York rats.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I live in New York. Fucking. Oh shit, those are big ass rats in New York. Master Splinter has been teaching them, huh?
Teaching them too well, right? So we have a force of 20 something rats, right, attacking our ranks. So what happens as they're spilling out? We're gonna start with missile combat. We all have declare our actions. We're in round 1, and there's no missile combat from either side. Okay. For round 1 movement, the enemy are moving onto your positions, and pretty much this rank here consists of Dash, not Dash, sorry, Haynes. So in the eastern flank we have Haynes, we have Lamvol, and we have Algar. You guys are the east flank, the closest to the enemy. And
Breedemar was with us too.
oh, Breenor's up there too. Let's see.
Yeah, she was shoveling.
Said she was guarding the northeast, but sure. Yeah, I think I
No,
remember.
Yeah, I called her over.
Falling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was coming over. Oh yeah, that's right. She was in the middle digging with you. That's right. That's correct. My bad. So both shovels are with you guys. Breedemar's up there too, with her shovel in hand, pulling on her, or hanging over her shoulder by sling. So She's up there too in this rank, so she's east flank. The enemy can attack 5 on one side. With their numbers, basically, we're gonna do 5 on each of you guys. That's counting 20 of them, accounting for 20 of them. So 5 on each of those guys. 5 on Algar, moving to Algar's position, but for Algar, you'll get to attack at 2 of them at least before they close in. Let's see. But there's gonna be 5 moving toward you, 5 moving toward Haynes, 5 moving toward Lanville, and 5 moving toward Bittermart on the east flank. There's another 4 of them, or no, another 3 of them. That's the last of them. The last 3 break past your ranks and move into your second guard. Oh yeah, the reserves right there. And they move in to fight against one go onto. They go randomly, but they seem more agitated by those who don't have torches, because they're scared of the torches. One goes toward Bronson. So Bronson gets 1. There's 5 on you. Okay. So one goes toward Bronson. One goes toward Colton. No, Colton has a torch. One goes toward Gal. And one goes for
That's it. 3.
one goes for Algar. No, that was I said Bronson, Gal, and Algar. Not Algar. Sorry, Dash. One went for Dash.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this might disrupt your spell, your next spell attack, if you can't kill this guy.
Not.
Alright, so what
Yeah,
happens though in
Not
melee?
if you set the
No,
attack,
yeah,
though.
not if you
If
kill
probably
him.
hit you.
So we'll start with melee. So as they're moving in, for Algar, the 5 moving onto your position, you're able to attack 2 of them at once, keeping them at bay, but the others will pass your spear line and move into close melee with you. You won't be able to do anything about those guys, except stomp on them and smash them from close range. But the spear is useless at close range. So, as they're moving in, do you want to attack 2 of them at once, or just 1 of them? If you do 2, you will keep 2 from attacking you. In this very moment.
Are
Algar?
you muted? Hello. Alpha, you're muted.
Alpha,
Okay, you
you're
got 10
muted.
seconds to respond before they attack.
Sorry.
Alright, 5 giant rats spill out of the giant pile of shit, right, and are scampering over to you and leaping at you, trying to bring you down, right? But before they can close in, you can either stab at 2 or 1 at once.
I'll do 2.
2, so you attack once on 2 different monsters. First attack, what's your bonus? Let's see, you've got, what's your strength?
17.
17, so plus 2. Do you have any other bonuses you think?
No, I think it's just a 17.
First attack is a miss. So you do at least stab and keep 1 at bay. Like you poke at it, at least keeping it at bay. And another one, you also kind of just keep at bay. So you keep 2 of them at bay, right? Poking, and they're threatened. They keep their distance. They don't want to run themselves in your spear. So they kind of just stop and dodge, right? The others get past your spear line, and they don't do a normal attack against you. They leap onto you, trying to bring you down with their weight. So they're doing force checks. Okay. So it's a 2 and 6 to force you down. Apply their weight. Hold on to you, right? So we got 1 fail, another fail, and 3 fails. So 3 fails, so they only apply their normal weight instead of double their weight or double their strength. In that case, these things weigh around, they're about 3 feet long, like a dog. They weigh around 50 pounds each, I'll say. So, roughly 50 pounds. There's about 150 pounds on you now. So 3 of them have pulled you down to the ground pretty much. You got 150 pounds of weight on you as they're holding onto you. So you got their teeth sunk into your armor or your clothes, dragging you down to the floor. But they don't really bite into your flesh or anything, they're just holding you to the ground, right? And you can't move anymore.
Okay.
One's hanging onto your arm, your left arm, so you can't really move your left arm. You got 40 or 50 pounds of weight on that arm. You can kind of lift it, but you can't really swing easily with it. Another one's holding your leg, another one's holding your other leg, right? So you're down on your knees. You got 3 giant rats on you. You're currently grappled pretty much. Let's see.
Okay.
Next is, so that's quite unfortunate. 3 grappling Algar. We'll note that. I'll just note up here. Algar. 3 grapplers. Okay. Alright, next is we'll have Haynes up there in the front line. Haynes getting about 3 attacks off as they close in. They'll leap at him, but his blade has a little bit more reach than they. No, actually, it's falchion, right? It's a small weapon. So while he's swinging his weapon, they're in range and they're able to just close in and start attacking too. But he gets to at least get 3 attacks off before they have a chance, right, to even kill him. Or at least 2 attacks happen before they have a chance to bite. So here comes 2 attacks before they even have a chance. So
Plus 7.
plus 7 to hit. Okay, so I'm assuming it's 3 from your strength, 2 from
2
your
from
tackle,
Daku, and 2 from the weapon.
2 from the weapon. Very well. Plus 7 to hit indeed. So that's 11. That's a miss, I think. Let me double check.
No. Overall?
Well, 4 plus 7 is 11.
Oh yeah, no, that's a miss.
Okay.
Missed by 1 point.
Darn. Yeah.
They have an AC of 7.
Yes, they do. Okay. The next one, rolling a 9 plus 7, 16 to
hit.
hit. That's a hit. Your damage is a d6 plus your strength of 3 and
Plus 5.
plus 5
5.
damage.
It's an instant one
Okay,
tap.
9 damage. You destroy that one. Split it in. You like, yeah, split the thing in two. Blood spurts all over the place. And then your third attack coming in, but before that, they have a chance to attack first. Initiative between you and them. We'll do an individual initiative. They win. And here's their attack. There's only 4 of them that can attack you then. They closed in, right? Because it's small weapon against small weapons. So,
Yeah.
here we go. For attacking, you cleaved 1, so 4 of them it'll attack. And they don't do the usual attack, they do the grapples. So,
That's fine.
50 pounds of weight, 50 pounds of weight, another 50 pounds of weight, 50 pounds of weight, 200 pounds of weight on you. So you're currently
Wait, I
grappled.
resist. I resist.
Okay, well, oh yeah, you get Algar. You do get a paralysis save against each of them, actually. Against your 3 grapplers, you still get a saving throw. Pass,
Okay.
pass, and fail. Oh, wait, what's your wisdom actually?
My wisdom.
Yeah,
11.
11. Okay, so, and the fighter needs 14. So actually, it's 2 of them still on you. So there's 2 grapplers, only 100 pounds on you, added to your current encumbrance.
Okay.
So that means you cannot move, right? If you're over encumbered, then you can't move. So
Okay.
it means you can't swing your weapon, you can't move. You're just stuck until you can get these guys off of you. You can shake them off.
Oh my god, where the
You got
fuck
2
is
grappling
Snape?
you, biting into your clothing, just pulling you down. So 2 on you. And then here's your saving throws, Karen. They all are just applying 50 pounds of weight, but you
Wait, what am I
try to shake them
saving
off.
against?
You're saving
What am I
for
saving against?
paralysis. So yours is
Alright, let me
12 to
see.
succeed. What's your wisdom?
Average.
Okay, so 12 to pass, to not even have one on you. 4 of them are trying to get on you, right? Fail, fail, pass, fail. Okay, so 3 of them managed to hold on to you while you're trying to shake them off. So this is our Haynes. You got 150 pounds hanging on you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so we got 3 grapples then, or at least they're just holding on. So about 150 pounds. You can't move either.
I can't move at all.
You can shake them off, but you can't like walk anymore. You can't really even attack
So, can I?
until you shake them
I
off.
can't. Really? I can't
Try
use
to
my
break
dagger
free.
to stab him?
You're not the one grappling them, they're the one grappling you, right? So if you're the one grappling them, you can pull your dagger and stab them.
Oh, okay. I'll keep shaking him off then.
They're hanging on to you until you can reverse that. Alright, next is our Lamvel. 5 on him. Lamvel, you're in the middle digging, you got a shovel out. You want to stab him with your shovel?
Yeah, I'm gonna slam one with the shovel.
Shovel is a normal sized weapon, so you can at least keep 2 of them at bay. So 2 of them you prevent 2 of them from being close in the distance. Or actually 3, since you have a rate of 3 attacks. So you keep 3 of them at bay, since you've got a normal sized weapon.
Got a +3 to hit.
That one's a miss, that one's a hit. That one's a hit, 2 nat 20s in a row. So 2 hits.
Oh, nice.
And then those hits probably will kill. Let's double check. This is the shovel. Shovel deals a D2 damage. Yeah.
I got a +1 for strength.
Or actually, shovel deals D3. Yeah. Small shovel deals the D2. Alright. D3 plus you said 2 from strength?
1.
Plus 1 from strength. So the first one
I mean, he's
takes 2
technically
plus 1, 3
two-handed
damage.
it,
Let me
no?
see if it dies. It died. Second
He's
one,
technically two-handing it, no, Ethan? He's two-handing it?
sure. An extra damage. Try not to interrupt, but yeah, good call.
I just wanna, yeah.
That'll be for him to say next time. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. This one here took 2 plus 3 damage, 5 damage to kill. So you got 2 kills so far. So we killed a total of 3 of them. Because Algar, no, not Algar, Haynes, right? Haynes killed 1 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I killed one.
And you killed 2 of them so far, level.
Okay.
So there's only 3 on Level's position. Those 3, one of them was kept at bay, wasn't killed. Only 2 of them closed the distance. The 2 that close the distance have a chance to grapple you, and that's what they do. Pass and fail. So one of them gets a really secure bite on you, right? And actually exerts. So it's gonna count as 2 grapples instead. So you basically have one of them is able to. So we got some grabbing you, and we got one pinning you, pretty much holding you on the ground. So that counts
Okay.
as 100 pounds of weight on you. So that's 150 pounds total on you. So one's on top of
Do
you,
I-
and one brought you down is on top of you trying to bite your neck. The other one's just kind of holding onto your leg. So that's
Do I
our
get to save
Lambo.
against paralysis?
Oh yeah, saving against paralysis. Against 2.
I have
Fail
a +3
and
to
pass.
wisdom.
Okay, one was a nat 1, one was a nat 20.
Okay.
So the one that you got a nat 1 on was the one that got on top of you. The other one is you kicked him
Okay.
off. So you just got the pinner. One's pinning you. That's it. So you're on the ground with it. You only got 100 pounds on you though, so technically
Alright.
that's still probably gonna weigh you down because you're probably heavily encumbered. So
Yeah, I'm heavy.
you have 100 extra pounds that you have to carry until you shake this guy off. Let's see. Our Lambo has 1 monster on him. Okay, next is our Breedomart. 5 went on her, and she had a shovel out. She tried to smash him. She's level 4. She takes it ×3 rate. Here's her attacks. She at least keeps doing them at bay. I'm assuming she
She has a
spreads her attacks
+3.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Miss, nat 1. That's a 2. That's a 12. Okay, the 12 probably gonna hit with the bonuses. Her damage is
She has a +3.
+3. Okay, 3 + 3, 6 damage. She crushes.
Oh no, no,
one
for
of
the damage is a +1. Sorry.
Oh, +1. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Crushes
+3 to
it.
hit.
Anyway, it's 3 + 1, 4 damage. It kills. She gets 1 killed and keeps 2 at bay. All right. At the start of this, at least. The others will close in the following round. Let's see. So she's kind of stuck. She killed 1. There's 4 left on her position. And then 2 breach and get close with her and attack and try to grapple her. Fail and pass. So 1 pins, 1 grapples. Saving throws. This is against the pinner. Passed, so she doesn't get pinned. Against the grappler, failed. So she has 1 grappling here. 1's hanging on her foot. The one that jumped at her body, trying to take her to the floor. She sidestepped and dodged that one. So 1 left,
He has a
1
+1
bit of
to
leg.
wisdom.
Oh yeah, that
Would that
helps.
help? No.
Well, 1 was a nat 1 on the saving throw, or I meant a 2, I think. So she just
Okay.
has a Breedomart has 1 just grappling here, so 50 foot or 50 pounds on her foot.
Okay.
1 grapple. Okay, that's the first of our ranks, and then here's the back line getting attacked. We had 1 on Bronson. This one ran to Bronson and just tried to bite him, because he's not as much of a threat. So just moves in, just snaps his teeth at him. Rolls to hit and misses Bronson. Bronson was there with no weapon, just kind of stomps at it with his foot. No one hit. They suck, right? And then here's the one on Gal. Biting at Gal. Bit Gal, looks like. And then the damage is going to be 1d3. 2 damage and disease check. No disease here. Just bit. It would be automatic if you don't have close, I'll say. But it would be a 1 in 20 chance to not get diseased. But if you went close, the teeth don't sink deep enough. So. Alright, you get bit, just your clothes, right? The boot. Take 2 damage, that's it. So our Gal took 2 damage. How many hit points does he have? Let's see. I think Gal had 8. Yeah, he's at 6 of 8.
Yeah.
He's doing fine. The average man would die from such a wound, but Gal's a big guy. He's strong. Okay. He's in the early stages of knighthood. Let's see, or retainer life. Let's see. All right, bit in the foot. Okay. Next is our last guy, our Dash. 1 monster moved into Dash, but before it could close in, Dash had up to 3 or up to a ×3 hit against it because he's a level 4 elf. He does 1 big thrust into him, right? ×3 damage, pretty much, almost. Here's his attacks: 3 miss, 13 hits, 9 with their bonuses should hit, right? With the strength.
Yep. It's a bonus of +3,
Plus
+1.
5.
Yeah, +1.
Plus 5.
That's 5 total. Okay, you hit. It's 14, and your damage is ×2 then, since it's 2 hits on it. You're using a spear, so it's gonna be a d6, a d6. Your strength is 3, and you have a +1 because you're two-handing, right?
Yeah, I just,
So
I
it's gonna
just
be
crush it. I just crush it.
2d6 plus freaking 8.
6.
So it's 4 + 8, 12 damage. You annihilate that thing, right? Moved in to use, scurrying over. You just pin that guy right into the floor, right? Blows up on the end of your spear, pretty much. Okay. So you quickly kill that one. That has no chance against you as it was closing in. Alright, so nothing's on Dash. And then there's some monsters on our poor retainers Bronson and Gal trying to defend themselves.
Isn't Gal a fighter? Can't he fight?
Okay, while that was happening, Colton was near them. Colton tried to stomp on one too. They're fighters, but that's not their job. They'll defend themselves though, and they were defending themselves. Didn't you guys see? They were literally trying to stomp on them.
They have
So,
no weapons.
Actually,
Colton
they
has
do get
torch,
2
so he
attacks
did-
though, so they do stomp twice at twice the rate. Their second stomps were successful, and they at least dealt 1 point of damage plus their strength. So, let's see if that was a kill. They do stomp pretty hard, and let's see. Gal eventually managed to deal 1 plus nothing, right? So 1 damage to his. Let me see if that was a kill. He wounded his. That's about it. Let's see. And then Bronson, the one that he tried to kill. Let me roll for it. Hit points. Okay. He crushed it. Bronson was the one that didn't get bit. He eventually crushed his under his feet. So there's nothing under him now. Kill that one. Okay. And then back to our Colton. Colton's there. He actually backstabs the one with his flaming torch. He backstabs the one against Gal, helping his Gal out. We'll see. Going to hit, backstab. Okay, plus 4, 11. 7 plus 4 is 11. What's his strength? Colton's strength.
It's +0.
Okay, he somehow missed. Alright. Okay. So he's in there. Waves his torch over. The rat avoided the attack, but barely. Alright. And then that's it for melee. We go into magic phase. There's no magic yet. We go into miscellaneous. There's no miscellaneous actions. We end the round into round 2. We declare actions again. Starting with our Algar. Algar, the monsters are on your position. You got no kills, and they're all closing in at this point. And you got like 2 of them grappling you, or grabbing you. This round, how are you going to defend yourself? You want to switch weapons? Or you want to stomp on the ones on you? Or do you want to free you can't really even fight. You have 2 of them holding onto you, so you got to shake them off. So you want to shake off the monsters on you? Algar? You have 2 monsters on you.
Uh,
You have 3 attacks.
Alpha.
Alpha, you're muted. Gonna die.
Alpha.
Algar.
Alright, bro. I'm already irritated as it is now.
Alright, so Algar is hesitant, right? He's like there, giant rats are hanging on him. He's in like shock, right? Alright, moving on. Next is Dash. So our Dash,
I'm a cat sleep.
you can't sleep. Okay, try to cast sleep on these monsters. That's gonna be your move this round. Declaring sleep. So Algar is standing by. Dash is casting a spell, some magic phase. Haynes, you're actually this round. There's 3 monsters holding onto you. Shake all 3 off. All 3 attacks.
Can I yell for Myrrh?
So they're easily shaken, but they just take up your time. They're just freaking annoying as fuck, right?
So as I shake them, can I yell out Myrrh torch?
Yeah, you're like, Myrrh, bring a torch! Right, that's your miscellaneous section. Okay, so you're doing a melee and miscellaneous by speaking. That's fine.
I still less than
Lamble?
5 words.
Yeah, that's in 10 seconds.
Would I be able to grab the one that's pitting me down and just like twist its head off or something like that?
It's on top
Like, does it
of
be
you,
like a grapple check?
pinning you. So basically, if you break free, then you can counter it and grapple it and then snap its head. Or you can just,
But would it,
unarmed
are my
strike it.
arms free or are the other rats holding the arms down?
Right now your hands are keeping it from killing you. Your hands are your AC. So it's on top of you and
okay.
you're like holding it from biting your neck, right? It's on top of you trying to chew its way into your neck. So your hands
Okay,
are on it trying to keep it off of you. Your weapons are on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right,
shake it
okay.
off.
You want to try to break free, shake it off, throw it off of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so first you try to push it off of you, because it's got you pinned, it's holding you down, right? Its teeth are basically in your wrist right now, biting into your sleeve, and you're like trying to shove it off of you. So you'll basically have 3 attacks though. So your first attack will probably be trying to shake it off. Second attack will be trying to snap its head, and the next attack would be trying to kick one away, right? Grabbing your weapon will be miscellaneous. So as you're kicking one away, you're picking up a weapon. You can do that. So.
Okay.
So Lambo is yeah, because technically melee attack you can actually draw a weapon and punch at the same time. So with your other hand.
Okay.
So. Alright, so you're doing a melee and a miscellaneous action. Your miscellaneous, while you're on the floor, you're reaching for your sword, which is on your belt actually. Yeah. The shovel is nearby what's on the floor because he got pinned. Let's see. Alright, melee and miscellaneous. Alright, and then Muir, let's see. Muir, our
Merry Christmas.
Muir is at the moment just providing torchlight near the ship pile, keeping his distance. Let's see. None of the rats seem to want to come toward him. He's just shining the torch against them, brandishing it.
That's the one that calls over, no?
Yeah. He doesn't hear you until the end of the round, right? Let's see. So, Brunamart.
She'll
Let's
do
see.
the same thing as Lanville. And she has a
Yes.
dagger, she'll reach for that.
One of them grabbing onto her foot right now. So she'll start with just trying to break free from the one on her foot, and then stomping on it maybe, or taking out her dagger while stomping on it. Next round she can stab them with her dagger. But this round she's just this round she's just using her boot for her weapon, and she draws her dagger. That way she can get an attack off instead of just standing there pulling at her dagger. Let's see. So she's also doing a melee miscellaneous. Okay, and Bronson, at this point, he's free of the rat that was on him. He's backing up, moving away from the combat, moving west. Gal has one on him and is trying to stomp it dead. Actually, Bronson's gonna help him. Bronson's helping Gal. Let's see. They're forced to fight. They probably will expect compensation. Let's see. Colton is attacking the ones that are on them. That's his job. He's a thief. He's backstabbing at the one that's on Gal. Alright. We're gonna go into combat now, starting with the first phase, missiles. No side is firing missiles, going straight to movement. No one's moving this round except for some melee combatants moving in to help each other. Okay, going straight into melee. I'm gonna start with Algar's flank. Let's see, Algar was just standing by. He has 2 grappling him at the moment. Those ones that are grappling him are now able to just start dealing automatic damage. So the automatic damage is just D3 as they chew into him now. So the 2 that are automatically dealing damage deal with D3. And the other 2, because he can't defend himself, the other 3 near him automatically hit as well. So they all just automatically hit.
They just kill him. They just kill him.
The ones holding him actually can't deal damage because their teeth are being used. They don't have any other weapons. Their teeth are just being used to hold him. So all they do is just hold him. The 2 that are grappling him are just holding him. But the 3 nearby that are not grappling him start chewing into him. And they all start biting deep into him. It's a D3 each hit. Because they automatically hit doesn't exactly mean that he until he drops below 1 hit point, he's not actually wounded, right? Just mental. So it's all just like scratches and such. But there's still 1 in 20 chance he'll get a disease. So from these bites. So automatic hits. See, takes 1 damage, takes 2 damage, takes 2 damage, so 5 damage total, so he takes this round for 3 different attacks. Algar had a total of, he's being chewed apart.
Never thought I'd see a New York rat execute a fun hater.
Alright, Algar had 3 hit points. So the first one dealt 1 damage and bit into his neck. So went up to his neck, dealt 1 damage to him, right, and didn't manage to puncture his neck. It actually only got into like his shoulder because he moved a little bit and starts just kind of tearing to the skin of his body. 1 in 20 chance to get diseases there. Didn't get diseased yet. Just kind of a crunching pressure on his shoulder there. 1 damage, dropping into 2. Next hit was a death blow. That's when he dropped to 0 hit points, potentially saving throw for his death, which he passed. This one bit into his neck as well. So 2 of them move onto his neck, and the second one that gets in there on his neck actually gets in there pretty deep. So 1 got onto his shoulder and didn't really puncture that deep. The next one gets into his neck and pulls out his throat, right? Or starts to pull it out, because he passed, it only just managed to bite into his neck pretty deep, but hasn't ripped out his throat yet. And the next one, moved in to hit as well, and automatically hits. He's already wounded, so it gets into his neck as well. They all go for the opening, right? And this one actually,
dead.
as one is holding his neck or trying to get in there, the other one pushes it aside and rips out his throat, right? Algar's killed as he's held down by 2, and 3 of them just tear into his neck pretty much, pulling apart his head, pulling his head from his body, right? Pulling it off. Three of them just rip it off of him. Right, so they pull it forward toward their nest, tearing his. Two of them hold him down while the other three tear off his head. Right, pull it, and his spine comes out a little bit too. Right, they just pull that thing out. Okay, Algar gets decapitated. His spine and head is pulled out of his body as they chew it off. Okay, we lost Algar. Let's see.
That's what you get for not paying attention or sleeping. You don't play a session to sleep. So.
Alright. Let me mark him. Algar's been highlighted. He is dead.
These New York rats are getting out of hand, man.
Alright. They're probably going to move on to the next target in a moment.
We legit held him down, executed him.
So we lost one brother already. Algar has been killed by giant rats. A measly way to die. Level 0 monsters. Let's see. Next up is our Hanes. Hanes, you're grappled by 3. Before they even have a chance to fight you, 2 of your attacks go in. The first one, you try to break one off of you. Right, so you try to just shake it off. Here's a grapple check to see if you can force his way off. It's a
grapple?
6. Okay, so that's a fail. You managed to shake it off with not enough force, right? So that one doesn't really get shaked off, because the amount of force you apply here is just the remaining of your encumbrance, which is maybe like 20-30 pounds of force, not enough to shake it off at all. So there's no chance, because it's about 50 pounds. So basically, how force storage checks works is, uh, you guys can carry your body weight, but if you succeed on force store, you do double your body weight, right? Of like encumbrance, you like double your encumbrance load. Therefore, you're able to exert more or lift more weight. So if your encumbrance load is 160 and you're carrying 140 pounds a year, you typically can only carry another 20 pounds, right? Or push with another 20 pounds of force. But if you exert force and force doors check, you get an extra 160 pounds. Does that make sense? So that's how it works.
Okay.
So Haynes, you failed that, so you only like maybe apply 30, 40 pounds against it with your remaining encumbrance. So that wasn't enough to shake that one off. Your second attack, on the other hand, passes, and you throw one off easily. So you get one of the grapplers off of you. So one of the you try to shake another one off. Exerting force, rolling. Okay, and you pass. You throw another one off of you. So you only have 50 pounds on you, but that's still too much, right? To actually
What?
take another action other than shaking them off. So you can't attack yet. You can only kind of just shake them off. You have one still grappling
Okay,
you, but that's it.
where's the one? Where's the one that's holding me down?
It's grappling you. It's gonna be probably on your arm or your leg, right? Holding you down
Okay,
to the ground.
so why can't I just use my falchion and swing at it?
It's
with my
probably
axe?
on your falchion arm, right? Goes through your threatening arm. So it's hanging onto your falchion arm.
So I can punch it then next round.
Yeah,
It's only
next
got
round.
one on me.
But this round, while it's holding onto your arm, it chooses to move up and try to pin you instead. So it's going to exert force against you again, and it passes. So it moves off your arm, or manages to throw its way onto you, and you're on the ground. Now it's on your back. It's no longer hanging on your arm. You're on your belly now. And it's it's got you pinned to the ground. So you got one of them pinning you to the floor. And it looks really nasty.
Fucking ridiculous.
You're getting
man.
fucking violated by rats.
I'm getting
Alright.
gangbanged by 3 rats.
That's
bro.
one of them.
Like these fucking New York rats are ridiculous, dog.
Our poor New Yorker is getting fucked by New York rats. Okay,
like,
there's a
I can't even get a cup of coffee. I'm just getting gangbanged by rats, dog. Like, fuck.
indeed.
Difficult New York
Convenient for
day.
you guys.
On his way to get coffee. That's New York
They're
rats.
just
These
Hungry.
these subway rats be eating good. Look how fat they are. 50 pounds of shit. Wow.
Shit. There's
Wow.
3 more on
That
you,
can't handle
or 3 more next to you, and they all try to grapple you too. Or actually, now that you're pinned, they all just automatically start chewing into you. They all get free bites on you.
Oh yeah.
So you're pinned
So
to the
don't
ground.
they have to penetrate through my armor?
They go through your gaps, under your armpit, in your crotch, in your
Okay.
neck, on your face,
Alright.
automatically hitting you,
Yeah.
trying to at least, right?
Yeah.
They don't cut flesh yet. They're just chewing and they're doing hit point damage. So if you're asleep, they can just automatically kill you. But you're not. You're struggling. You're twisting and turning, trying to resist them. You take
You
2
know, sleep
plus
should
1 plus
Man,
1
shut up.
damage.
Magic
Okay,
goes
so
last.
4 damage. They are going last. He already had all his chances to attack. Alright, so.
No, he's saying sleep would be good, and I'm telling him magic
Oh
goes
yeah,
last.
sleep is
Stop
good.
whining.
Yeah, magic comes last. Exactly. You're right. And then, yeah, Haynes, you took 4 damage. How many hit points do you have?
I went from 28 max to 24.
Okay, so 24 out of 28. Note it. Okay. Alright, and then
Disease check.
3 rolls against disease, 1 in 20 chance. 1 right there. And then
Old school.
let's go tough or let's go adventure.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not trying to get sick, man. It's winter.
Alright, you pray to God and God answers. Let's see. Hail Mary. Rerolling. Imagine it's another nat 1. Alright, it's a 7. Okay. So no disease.
Okay.
But they all got a bite on you. Unfortunate. So this is the weakness of our great warriors being outnumbered.
Fuck these master
Right.
splinters, bro. Swear to God, bro.
Okay,
Fucking
so
karate
that's it for
rats.
Haynes. Next is Lamvol. Lamvol, you're pinned on the floor too with 1 on top of you. You try to throw it off.
Okay.
Okay, you have
Yep.
2 attacks before they. Here's your first one. 5. What's your strength?
+1.
And you're heavily encumbered, so you probably only have 30 pounds of force to throw. So
Yep.
that was a fail. So your second attempt to throw it off of you, it's like holding you down. You're just trying to shake this guy off. Failed again. He's still on top of you. Last chance.
Man.
Before you get your last chance, you got to do initiative against them.
Alright.
They lose. You get 1 more chance to shake this guy off. Okay. And pass. You finally throw him off, but as soon as you throw him off, he tries to grapple you again.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
And there's
yeah,
still a
motherfucker
total
gets
of
back up, bro.
there's still 3 of them next to you. But they all try to grapple you at once, or at least one of them does. If you are grappled,
Yeah.
then they'll try to, of course, automatically attack you. Okay, so one of them uh, doesn't just grapples you. Here's your paralysis save. Passed, I think. Yeah, that's passed. So that
Yeah, the
one
+3.
missed. You twisted and turned. Okay, here's the other two. Okay, 50 pounds of weight coming your way, not 100. So this one's only a grappling, not a pinner. And here's your saving throw. Okay, passed. And then here's another one. Okay, this one also is just a grappler. Here's your saving throw. Passed. Okay. So they all try
Man, that
to
wisdom's
get a
coming
grab on
clutch.
you. You're like kicking and shoving, and you manage to twist and turn and keep them all at bay now. So next round you can finally start to fight back. So you freed yourself just
Fight
barely
back.
at like the
Fight
last
back. Is that
chance
is
you
that
had this
is that
round.
one mean? It's that one mean fight back.
Yeah, it's fucking New Yorkers, bro. I
Alright.
swear to God.
Reno Mart, you got 4 giant rats on you. Here you go. There's one grappling her, which is just keeping her from attacking at the moment, so she has to shake it off. She's gonna shake it, and she, what's her strength?
13 +1.
Failed. Let's give her another attempt. Her second attempt passes. She shakes it off. Before she gets an attack on them, initiative, she wins. Her attack is to stomp on them. Let's see.
Yep.
For this round. By the way, Lambo was able to draw his what weapon did he draw? Oh no,
The
that doesn't
sword.
have to tell miscellaneous. We're not miscellaneous yet. But soon he's
Yeah.
drawing his sword. Reno is trying to grab a weapon too, but before she does, she just stomps on them. And her stomping attack, rolling to hit, is 11 with her bonuses. That should hit. She
+1,
deals
yeah.
1 damage +1 from her strength, 2 damage. Rolling the monster's hit points. That's a kill. She stomped one dead. There's 3 next to her still that get an attack. These 3 attack
It's just
her.
like the orc pit.
Yeah.
We're leaving this after this encounter.
Alright,
Oh,
the 3
what
that
are y'all
attack her do
doing?
grapples
Y'all
against her.
fighting rats.
Or
Oh my
try to
god.
take her down, right? Pull
You,
her to the
you
ground.
just watching yourself.
We get
What is-
grapple, we get a pinner, and we get a grapple. So she's gonna save and throw against them all. Fail,
He has a +1 for wisdom.
fail. It's a 3 and a 5, and a pass. So the pinner failed, but the grappler's got her. So there's 2 grapplers on her now. 100 pounds of weight are hanging on her. One's on her foot, holding her down or bringing to the ground. One's on her
Alright, guys. Here
weapon arm,
comes
bringing it to the
his
floor.
2d8. I'm gonna roll
She's
one.
trying to reach for a
Finally!
weapon. She can't get it out because one of them manages to pull her arm down again in the midst of
Right.
melee. It's very chaotic. Let's see. So then, right after her attempt to kill these guys, it's the last group. We're on Gal's group. Gal is being held by all his friends. Before the monster even has a chance, Gal and Bronson stomp on this guy together. Let's see. Rolling a hit. They're like, die, motherfucker, die! Right, just fucking stomping and stomping. One of them crushes it or hits and deals 1
Fuck
damage.
these
It was
Ninja Turtle
Gal
rats,
managed to
man.
stomp on it, dealing 1 damage. It had only 2 hit points. It's still not dead. He did 2 stomps on it and it's still not dead. He's like, what the fuck, right?
Oh my
Die already.
god.
And it's not dead yet. It's still alive after 2 kicks in the face. The monster tries to hit them, and we're gonna do initiative. We're just gonna do party initiative here. Simultaneous, as Gal is trying to stomp on it, it bites onto his foot, and as that's happening, we got a backstabber too. But we're just gonna roll the monster's attack, see if it has even a chance. Monster did bite in his foot in the last second, dealing him a total of 2 damage. So as Gal steps on it, he steps into its mouth. It snaps, or chews into his boot as he crushes its face in, caves its head in, and from there it's pretty easy story. They stomp on it to death. The Colton gets behind it and rubs or brings a torch into it, shoves the torch into it. The rat releases his foot after dying, right, after being stomped on multiple times. He pulls his foot out.
Alright, made
He took 2 damage from that. Saving throw over or disease check failed. So like the disease fails, so he doesn't get disease. Alright, but that one's dead. And he's at 4 of 8 hit points. He's like, what the fuck? Right. Let's see. 1 giant rat dealt 4 damage to him. Okay. And then so he's at 4 of 8. Okay. That's it for melee. What about who?
Miro.
Mir?
Did he
Mir
hear
fell
me?
back, or
Yeah.
Mir's using a torch to just branch the rats away from him. Keep them away from himself. But next
There
that
is
was
no on
this
his.
round. Next round he's able to
There's
act
no.
because you spoke to him this round. You didn't speak to him last round. This is round 2 still. So, all right, we're in magic phase now, and that's when we get saved by our dash potentially. There's still a lot of them. There's a total of, let's see, 6, 10, 15 of them left out of the 23. So here we go. Here we go. Dash cast is sleep on these motherfuckers. Let's see.
Yep, plus 1.
2d8 plus 1. We get 8 and 2, 11 total are affected. That's 11 out of the 15. Which ones do you want to go for? The ones on Algar, the ones on Haynes,
Oh my god, just
the ones
choose
on
the fighters,
Lanvol, or
bro.
the
The ones on the
yeah,
front guard.
Oh, good.
on the front guard. So the
Yep,
ones on
Haynes.
Algar are going to be moving from Algar to everyone else pretty soon. So you go for the ones on Algar or the ones on
I'll go on
Haynes,
the ones on Algar, Haynes, and if possible, Landval.
Lanvol. Okay. So that's 11 of them. There's 5 on Algar, 4 on Haynes, and 3 on Lanvol. So who you target all of the ones on Algar? Do you want to target all the ones on Haynes first or Lanvol first?
I'll go for Haynes. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Landval.
Then that means only one of them is not targeted. Only one of them is not targeted that's on Lanvol. So here we go.
Okay.
Saving throws to see if any of them are put to sleep on Algar. Fail, 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 fail. All of them are sleeping on Algar. Those guys are slept.
Man, these fucking New York rats, bro. I swear to God, man.
Okay.
It's fine.
And then next there's the 4 on Haynes. Fail, fail, pass, fail. One is still awake next to Haynes.
Oh, I can kill this one then.
He's gonna pin you down.
No, it's okay.
And
I'll
he's
choke
gonna
the fuck out of him.
butt fuck you.
I'll choke.
Alright.
No, I'll choke the fuck
see.
out of him. I don't care. I have big ass hands, man. What you mean? I'll choke him. I'll show
Alright.
you how to be a New Yorker in these
Yeah, the
parts.
one that was on top of him was put to sleep, fortunately. Let's see.
So what's clawing me? The one that's pinning me down my leg?
The one that's still awake is just one that was biting into you earlier. You'll be able to attack.
I'm strangling that fucker.
2 of them on Lanvil are targeted. None of them are on him exactly, but they're around him. So, we'll see. Pass. Pass. Fuck. Alright, so none of them on Lanvil are put to sleep. They're all still awake. Alright, that's the first attempt to put them to sleep. That's it. So that's it for round 2. Going into round 3. Alright. So again, starting with dash, you want to do sleep again or something else?
Yeah, sleep again. Sleep again.
Okay. Going for another sleep. And our Haynes, you want to just melee?
Yeah. Can I hit it with my falchion or no?
So you're no longer pinned, but your falchion and shield are on the ground somewhere.
Okay, pull out my dagger. That's fine.
Oh,
I'll stab
yeah, I
it.
think you pull at your. No, you didn't pull out your dagger yet. You're pulling at your dagger right now. So that happens to miss. So you're pulling your dagger
Or
with
does-
one hand.
If I
So one hand is
Can I-
reaching
you
for your
can
dagger,
still-
and while you're pulling your dagger, you can kick at the others. That still can be done.
so can I pull out my melee and punch it?
So you can get up, it's your movement, and as you're getting up, you're pulling your dagger with one hand. You just can't swing at them with your hands, right? Because you're pulling your
Okay,
dagger out for
so-
one thing, and so you use your legs to kick at them at the same time. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
It's like a lot of times people can't do a miscellaneous. A lot of times people can't draw and swing at the same time because they're in the middle of drawing, but you can kick and draw your weapon at the same time because you don't use your feet to take out your weapon. So as you're taking out your dagger, you're kicking at them, right? So
Okay.
melee and miscellaneous. Okay, stomping and kicking. All right. As you're trying to get that dagger out. Okay, you are disarmed at the moment. Let's see. In the Lanvil, you were on the floor. You were disarmed, unfortunately. The shovel's on the ground, and you did reach for a weapon last round. You pulled out your sword.
Sword.
Okay. So I'm gonna mark that your shovel's on the floor. And then same Haynes, your falchion's on the floor along with your shield. Okay. Lanvil, you got your sword out last round, so this round you can just start slashing away at the surrounding rats.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. And as that's happening, Moore is just kind of like providing torchlight. He's gonna move toward his master, or the one who called him over. So he moves towards Haynes, right? And as he moves towards Haynes, of course, the rats are gonna probably want to flee. So he's moving toward Haynes this round. Movement. Again, the rats are afraid of fire, but they're not afraid of those without fire. So, just like Turn Undead, kind of.
Yeah, turn New Yorker. That's what it is. Yep.
Symbol of fire is their bane, rat bane. Okay, Breedemart. Let's see. She's on the floor. Two of them are holding her down. The other one's just trying to chew into her. She's gonna try to just melee Miscellaneous this round. Still trying to pull for his dagger. She was trying to get her dagger out, but she got prevented because they just pulled. As she reached for her dagger, they pulled her down again. Let's see. All right, so same action, melee Miscellaneous. Bronson, the digger, kind of stands there, tries to catch his breath. And then same with Gal, like what the fuck, right? We did not sign up to fight. Let's see. Then Colton goes in to try to backstab some of the monsters on Breedemart. Movement to melee. Okay. So we're gonna start with any miscellaneous attacks, or not missile attacks. There's none. Okay, we go straight into movement. There's movement. We see Murr go toward Haynes, and therefore as he moves towards Haynes, the rats near Haynes fall back, right? So there was a total of just one rat on Haynes. That one retreats into the north. So one of them just flees.
All right, so I'll just pick up my weapons then
Okay.
and
So
start
Haynes,
executing.
you were about to stomp on it, but instead during miscellaneous section you were just gonna draw that dagger of yours. So it's not your turn right now, right? Let's wait. Right now we're doing movement. So you weren't trying to move. Let's see. Unless you want to move. Let's see. But next time say that during movement. Or you can say that as a reaction, I guess, if something changes. But you won't be able to melee anything from where you're standing. Okay, movement continues. So Moore did make his way to Haynes. He's next to Haynes now. I'll note that down. Okay. Standing by your side closely, defending you with his torch. And then we saw Colton move toward the monster next to Breedemart. He's gonna go in for a backstab. So he's next to Breedemart now. Okay, going to melee. I'm gonna start with Lanville. There are 3 rats around you. You attack 2 of them before they even have a chance. The first attack is a miss. Second attack is a miss. You keep 2 of them at bay at least. So these two make it to your swords, just the end of your sword, and you just fend them off
Yeah.
for now because it's longer than their teeth. Okay, so 2 of them
Okay.
are kept back while 1 of them moves in for an attack. That's the one that does manage to move in. Before it does, you have a chance to keep them at bay as well if your initiative is high enough. What's your dexterity?
+1.
Pass. Okay. You are faster. You at least will keep them at bay. Rolling to hit. You manage to hit this one. You deal 1d8. What's your bonus?
+1.
7 plus. This is a normal sword, right?
Yep.
7 damage plus 1, so 8.
Okay.
You slash him in 2. That one's dead. Okay. Runs up to you. Quick jab and lift him off the floor, and he goes flying. Let's see. There's only 2 next to you, and you kept them at bay. Alright, and then next is the ones next to Breedemart. There were 3, 2 of them holding her down. She tries to shake them off before anything. Pass. And fail. She shook one off easily. The other one's still holding on to her. Then we're gonna give her initiative, if there is any.
He has a
Fails.
+1.
She this last rat has a chance. The one that's still hanging on to her has a chance to pin her instead. He tries to pin her,
Okay.
applying more weight, but he can't. He's just a normal grappler still until he gets that 1 or 2. Let's see. So it's just still hanging onto her foot, trying to just like pull her off her feet and onto the floor. But she's getting up. She's trying to shake it off. And here's her last chance to shake this guy off. Pass. She kicks him away, and she's in the middle of doing that. Colton came in from behind, backstabbed one of them with the flaming torch. So grabs or reaches down, shoves it into the back of its head, flaming torch. Rolling to hit. He hits, and the double damage. The flaming torch deals typically, if he beats it in, it deals a D2. But instead, that's what he's doing. He's just beating it in with the torch. He's not letting the fire deal damage. He's just beating it. So it is hot though. So I'll say it's a D3. Yeah, it'll be a D3. Let's see. They are pretty heavy. It's a 3 foot-pound torch. All right, 3 damage. He smashes one with fire damage and with the weight of the torch. In 2 hands too, actually. So an extra +1, so 4 damage. And it's double damage though. So here's the other roll. We double it, so and then we add. So we got 4 plus 2, 6 damage total. He caves that one in with the flaming torch, right? Killed one at least. Next to her. There's only 2 next to Breeder Mart left. Okay, that should be the end of melee. Okay, now we're going into magic phase. That's dash. Dash's department. Let's see. 2 to 8. 8 plus 1, 9 hit dice worth. Saving throws. Starting with the one on Haynes. There's only 1 left on Haynes. That fled. It was moving away. And it was only able to move about 40 feet away. So it actually disappeared. You couldn't see that one. It's gone. So that one that was on Haynes is fled completely. So that's a little less XP for us. And then the ones on Lamvel, there's 2. Fail. Fail. They're sleeping. Okay. And the ones on Breeder Mart, saving throws. Fail. Pass. There's 1 still on Breeder Mart, still awake somehow. Alright. Moving to the last round, we're going to give the rats a morale check now. Before anything else happens. Okay. This last rat is very brave and keeps fighting to the end. But there's so many of you left, you're probably going to crush
Can we
them.
auto kill him? Yeah.
With your extra attacks and everything, this last one's on Breeder Mart. It's the one that's holding onto her foot still. She's going to try to shake it off, but all you fighters move in to just smash it apart. And from there, it's pretty much done, right? You all get in there, you'll get a good, you all just kind of pull it off her and beat it to death, right? Stomp on him, cave stomp him, stomp his head into the cave floor. All right, so that's it. So they're all dead or sleeping, and the ones that are sleeping, you
I
move around,
grab,
stomp on their heads or stab them.
grab your
So we're
weapons, grab the shovels, and keep digging.
Okay.
No, we're getting out. We
Diggers-
have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
no,
We
we
do have
have
5
we have
minutes.
15 minutes. No, we have 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm picking up my weapons.
We have
and
till
my shoe and I'm
23:30. We start at 20:30.
Yeah,
No.
we have 5 minutes. We gotta get out of here. The
Yeah,
dragon
I'm leaving.
comes.
I'm picking up my gear
At
and
this
I'm
point,
leaving.
we hear noises. The distance of the dragon is
We have 5 minutes though.
We can pack up these
it's
heads.
5
Then we have
minutes and
quarters.
No,
until I
I'm
wrap
leaving.
it up.
Fuck these
I'm
heads,
supposed to
bro.
wrap it up in 5
No.
minutes.
No,
And the
fuck
wrapping
these
up means
heads,
that
bro.
the
I'm
dragon
leaving.
kills you typically. So
Yeah,
I
fuck
sum
these
up the
heads.
story.
I'm
Short story
leaving.
short, dragon wins, right? Okay, so anyway,
I'm picking up my weapons and shield.
I
our
No.
dragon
fine,
starting
let's leave,
distance as
whatever.
it's luring for you guys is, let's see, 10. Oh no, it's 2d6 times 10. Sorry, it's 40 feet west of you. It moves at the rate of 40 feet per turn. You can move at the rate of 10 feet per round if you're running, right? So it's exploring for you.
Yep.
It's super close by at this point.
I
Toward the west.
we're running.
We're picking up
Okay.
everything. We're running. We're running. We're gonna go northeast.
How are we gonna pick up 23 dead rats or 22?
No,
We're
we're
not.
picking
No,
up
we're
the
not picking up the
gear.
rats.
We're picking up
They're
like
just
the
our gear.
weapons.
Your gear?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're leaving the rats.
They might be
Leave
gone
the head.
by next week.
That's
Um,
fine.
That's
we don't
fine.
Care.
All right,
Fuck
it's a
these
bus.
rats, man.
Okay,
They did
we
me
run.
dirty.
Let's get out of here. Tell me the way out.
We're going to the northeast exit.
Northeast. Okay, running
Yeah.
northeast. You got to the
We're going
northeast
east.
intersection. East. There's another intersection.
East,
East.
East
all the way,
again.
east, all the
East cavern.
all the way.
And
East wall.
northeast.
Northeast exit. Rats. You ran out
Yep.
of there in less than 10 minutes. So Dragon had no chance to find you. Okay. You got out. You're
Get
breathing
on
heavy.
a horse and riding.
And you guys mount up and get ready to head home with your 1 item acquired this run. No money acquired, unfortunately, but hey, we got a Dwarven shield, right? That glows. So,
Did I get
uh,
dwarven?
it did stop
Yeah, we got the
glowing
shield.
when
Let's
you
go.
escaped dungeon level 2, by the way.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
It was glowing red. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, yeah, when the kobolds were approaching.
Yep.
Ooh.
It seemed to glow bright red when the kobolds were near. And then fade
That's
it.
weird. Alright, let's talk about the shield when we get to town. Let's head to town.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
get back
road.
to the village. 1 in 6
Yeah.
chance of an encounter. Okay, we made it back home.
Oh fucking
Today's
hell, bro!
march,
I'm
our
not. I'm
expedition
not trying to
was a
lose
bit
this
of a
fucking weapon.
mess here.
Bro, those are New York rats, man.
Bro,
Bro,
Freaking
I'm
rats.
no. It's
they
the
legit-
fact that I'm not trying to lose my weapon to a dragon. Fuck that. You be
bro, y'all are getting beat up, bro.
Bro,
we-
they
Bro,
they
it's
legit
like that-
held down a fighter and executed him.
It's like that buff rat from Ratatouille, bro. Y'all
Yeah,
are just getting like
one of the
beat
fighters
crap
got
out
pinned and his head ripped apart.
by rats.
Could have been anyone.
Yeah, they executed him.
Alright,
That's a
is
horrible
it
way
a
to
safe
go.
trip? Safe trip?
Yes,
One got
it's
a
a safe
nibble into
trip.
his shoulder.
No.
Another one, next one started biting
Yeah.
to his neck. The last one pulled his head out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also, I'm
can I
sorry.
level up?
Sorry I didn't show up, guys. My alarm
Level
literally
Can I
didn't
level
go
up?
off.
Can I level up?
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, summer.
Can we,
Who's
I
gonna
want to see
keep
what the
the
shield is
shield?
first.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
the
sell it out
shield,
first.
Would
Well,
Bruni
we
like
want
to
to see
go
what
with
it
that?
what it is first. Yeah.
Why did it glow red? Is it detect magic on it?
Would
Yeah,
I
can
know
I
what it
actually
is?
do that?
We know it's magical. We just gotta find out
Or
what it does.
can I try to investigate in runes? Like read
Read
magic?
magic.
What's your intelligence? You could probably learn dwarvish.
I speak Dwarvish.
Oh, we
The
got
dwarf.
Bruni here,
The
but
dwarf.
He's not here though.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not here.
You guys can go to him like at an NPC.
Yeah, but you,
If it's glowing, then it's
We're
magical.
back in the
There's
village, so yeah,
magical.
Bruni's nearby.
so
Yeah, we'll
actually,
bring it to
Bruni.
Bruni. Hey, Bruni.
Dwarven runes.
Ooh, I have
What are
detect
these
magic.
runes?
Mm.
What are these runes on this shield, Bruni?
Can I? Am I allowed to at least like use Bruni for this, Ekin?
Sure.
I'm here.
No, we're
Okay.
using you. You know.
Sure, he'll read it for his friends.
I would like to level up first.
Well, first.
Hang
Level
on.
up happens after loot. Loot is priority before level ups. So.
Not the one loot.
A Yubi.
Bro, you're gonna
Or-
be
Yeah,
level.
fine,
Alright,
you're
I'll
fine,
read
fine,
it.
yeah, fine.
I'll read it.
Something about New York rats. Fucking.
Also,
Bro,
does
I
the
never
shield
thought. I
act
never thought
differently,
I'll be
Ekin,
getting.
while I hold it?
Fucking crazy.
Bro, we almost got beat by rats, man.
Bro,
Bro, I
fucking hell.
joined. And
كأس
Ekin,
شلقماد.
4 rats are pinning you down. Like what?
Bro, they're fucking giant. What do you expect?
Dude, they were New York rats, man.
They're giant,
Ratatouille,
man.
bro. Got that little chef.
Little chef. It's crazy.
We almost got the poop pile too. We got some. There's
Did you
there's
guys spend
treasure
the
there,
whole
but we
session
ran out of
just fighting
time.
rats? Whole session just fighting rats.
I
Like
don't
the last
think
30
I don't-
minutes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I don't think
كأس
that treasure's worth
شلقمادين.
getting.
Also, y'all got the shield.
Yes.
Yeah,
we got
that's the only thing we got.
those.
That's the only thing we
Mhm.
have.
It's dwarven.
We lost 2
Yes.
people with the shields.
It's literally
Uh.
just a silver plated shield. Like it has no paint, no nothing. So think of a bare metal fucking shield.
But we got attacked by kobolds and it started glowing red.
Let's see
yeah,
if it
30,
reacts
38
because
kobolds.
I think kobolds and dwarves they're a little bit hostile towards each other.
Yeah.
They hate each
They do.
other.
There was
Goblins-
38
goblins
kobolds that
hate
killed.
dwarves.
So
They
here's
killed
the
the
runes.
magic user.
Anyway.
Posting it is, it's called the
Mhm.
Kosh Shigamadin. Kosh Shigamadin or Kosh Shigamadin. Okay, so
English, please.
and it means anger of the anger of the dwarves, right, or anger of dwarves.
Oh. Does it
Give
react
us a-
differently while I hold it, Ekin?
You pick it up. It's pretty lightweight. It's only 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So
It looks like a
from
perfect
what-
fit for that one door that you guys were at earlier, though.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
That's
probably
what it
the
was.
keystone, basically. Well, it's probably more than
Hmm.
that too, though.
I'm saying as
Anger
a
of
also as a
dwarves.
dwarf, Ekin, as a dwarf, when I'm holding the shield, does it react different to me? Something new happen or?
You picked it up, nothing happened.
Okay.
Would we be able to
Yeah.
hire a magic user to like let us know what it does?
Like, what would you want?
Hmm.
You want to do magic research?
Yeah, magical research on it. See if it's like gives a bonus or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I also know that, or would I have to do magical research?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
a dwarf.
boomer. My sword just cuts off heads, so
You can't do magical research. You're not a magic
Oh yeah,
user.
because I'm a dwarf. Even if it's a dwarf
Oh, would we
magic
be able to
item,
hire
yeah.
somebody to do it?
Dwarves have to
Sorry.
get magic users to enchant their weapons. They can craft weapons, but they can't enchant them. So,
All right.
let's see. They are the dwarven gods, but that's like different, right? They're not magic users.
Okay.
So, alright. You guys want to pay for magic research? There's only who you guys want to do magic research for you?
We find like a magic user in the town.
The
yeah, we
village.
got a
The
Yubi.
highest level medium you might find or scholar might be only expert level, like
Oh,
fourth
we have
level.
a Yubi though, huh? We got Dash.
He can do it too, but he's gonna be out of commission then, kind of, right? As he does research.
Well, you're retiring anyways, right, Dash?
And now we're doing next time
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Hmm.
Well, how much would
We
the
try-
magic research cost?
Wait, I could hold the shield, and you guys could maybe like try and hit the shield, see if it.
No, it doesn't. It's not
Okay.
hitting the shield. It's when we saw the kobolds, it changed from silver to red.
Well,
Oh.
what do you want the researcher to find out about the shield? Just a random property, if there's any.
Yeah, how much would it cost though?
So if he researches it and studies it for one property it might have that might be magical, just one. If two, then of course it costs more. But if he's just doing one, just trying to see if it does anything else, just at least one thing, it costs 50 silvers with a level 4, so it's gonna be 5, 4, 45% chance of success.
Ooh,
I'm gonna be level 5.
I'll just hang on to it for now.
It
Or
takes
unless
1
Bruni,
week,
do you want
so
it?
you'll know the results by next week or next game.
Sure. If you. I mean, I really don't deserve this because I wasn't here, but.
Well,
you're a
you're a little midget, so it's okay.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
I mean, yeah, you're the dwarf, so it'd probably fit you better. So
All right.
we'll give it to Bruni.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey guys, remember Valgrid? He wanted the shield sold. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Good night. Fuck the rats. Bye.
Okay.
See you.
I
Yeah,
guess
good
that'll
night.
be. See you guys next week, huh?
Yeah.
New York has the best pizza.
All
Let
right.
me mark it
Sorry,
down.
Yubi. I'm going to bed, or Yubi.
Yep.
But
All right.
see you guys
Good night,
later.
guys. Thanks for playing.
Alright, same time
Till
next
next
week.
time.
You can.
Oh, you can. I'll just pay the retainers out of my pocket since we didn't earn any money.
Very well.
Thanks.
Can I level up now?
Oh yeah, Dash has a level up.
Okay. Alright. Then Dash, you're gonna level up. So let's do
Yeah.
it. You made no profits this expedition, but you did come back alive after another, adventure. So, how much do you want to spend toward XP?
1,390 silver.
1,390. Alright, let me check. Calculator.
Actually, 1,395.
1,395.
Yeah.
So you were at 1,312 silvers. Is what it says.
Yeah, but Donnie gave me 100 silver. It says.
Yep, I passed them 100 silver.
When? Oh, just now?
No, in the
No,
market.
it's in
I put it in the
market.
market.
Oh. Alright, well, I didn't see that, so it didn't happen until now. Okay, let me do the trade real quick. Alright, so you have 1412 silvers. How much you said you spent?
13.95.
You have 17 silver left. Okay. And then XP wise, 1601 plus 1395. You have 2,996. Oh wait, let's do your adjustments first. So 1395. You're an old guard. And then
Just 15%. Just 15%. I guess 16 if you really gonna count me.
5% for your intelligence, right?
Yeah.
A prime requisite's another 5%. Today you were a caller, so 16%. So, alright, so you get 1,618 plus 1,601. You have 3,219. Okay, you rise to the 5th level.
How much XP do I have?
You're at 1,000 or 3,219.
Okay.
You're an E5. Okay, what ability score do you want to increase?
I'm gonna reroll my intelligence.
Let me give you a old school adventurer. You go for intelligence. Okay, so 3d6.
Yep.
Okay. It's 9 plus 3 is 12.
I'm a fudge it. I'm a max it.
Fudge your roll. Okay. You lose legend. No longer an
That's
old school
fine.
legend. Okay. You take a fudge instead. Alright. You maxed out to 18. So you have 18 intelligence. Okay. And with 18 intelligence, now it's time for, let's see, hit
Oh,
points.
hit points.
Just a d6.
Yeah, just a D6.
6. Alright, you have 24.
Nice.
Okay. Next is
Spells. I get a level 3
spells.
spell now.
Alright, you want one of your choice, 2 dungeon masters or 2 random.
I'm gonna go for one of my choice, which is Fireball.
Okay. It's yours. Let's see.
Question, Aiken?
Mhm.
Can I instead of next adventure having 2 level 2 spells, can I have an extra level 3 spell? So 2 level 3s and no level 2s?
Mm, sure.
Okay. And I can do the same for level 1s, no 1 level 2?
Yeah, 2 level 1s will be a level 2 spell then.
Okay.
That's fine.
I like this like pull system you're doing. Sounds very.
Oh yeah, what's my new role? My second, like,
You
get
made it to 5th level, so I think that's
a
0.
swashbuckler,
No,
right?
swashbuckler.
But it's an elf language, so
Alright, well, give me a moment. I gotta make it.
he can making a new role like a past sessions.
Yes. Did you have to make the dwarf roll, Deacon, for level 5?
No, it was already there because
Oh, no. What changed? Oh yeah.
yeah, I broke through the limits of an elf, and he has to make 2 new rolls for it.
I have a question. What happened after the session? How many people get out of the
Another person
cave?
died.
Hmm.
Algar died.
So 2 dead. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be Marcog. Marcog, I think. That's it. Marcog. Another term for knight, or another term for the swashbuckler, by the way, is knight errant, or just knight. So when you hit 5th level, you're considered the equivalent to a knight, or a brave and romantic adventurer. So, let's see. Which means chivalrous. Not romantic in the way of love, but like romantic in the way of like, you uphold great standards, right? Like a knight. The reason why I call it swashbuckler instead of knight is because not all of you want to be knights, right? Some of you are just like,
Just
you're knight errants,
wandering man.
but you're
Just
not
wandering
vassals
man.
to someone, because knight technically means you're a vassal. So
Mm.
the equivalence to not being a knight but of that level is swashbuckler. But if you do serve in a kingdom, you would be considered a knight at this point, or a knight errant, which means traveling knight. Doesn't necessarily mean that you serve a lord, but you have that status. So after 4th level, right, you get 5th, you're truly like a knight errant, not a fresh knight. You're like a junior knight, like not a 4th level is like you're equivalent to the lowliest of knights, but a knight errant is like just above that. So now you're like a somewhat seasoned knight, slightly seasoned. So, but Markog means knight or swashbuckler for the elves. Okay, let me give you that roll. So you're no longer an Arvier, which is hero. You're a knight.
Yep, I'm a knight, yeah.
Alright, give you it. Markog, that's what they call them. The elves. You're a Markog.
So what do you think? Is this the first ever level you've seen for an elf?
In a long while, yes, indeed. On the server, yes.
Yeah, of course, on the server. I'm first, fourth, and fifth level.